Alright, well anyway, welcome to twitch.tv/Vidiocy. It is Alex.Descend3R with Matty the Game Daddy here for some more GEO GUESSR. And how do you feel about the Matty the Game Daddy nom de plume? Gabby refuses to use it. Johnny loves it.
If it makes you happy...
I think it works. Why not?
It works. I just don't think I'm the target audience.
I mean, I shouldn't say Matty from... It's weird to call myself Matty from Vidiocy. Literally on Vidiocy.
That's fair.
So, if I'm over on your channel or something, maybe, but on Vidiocy, I felt I needed something more than just Matty.
Dad, do you have an opinion on Toka's animation update?
Anyway, the Sumter, South Carolina map, my hometown map, that I've long had the high score
Play
on.
along.
Not going to attempt to break. Maybe we should, because there's another map that Alex wants us to play every week. I can't even call it her adopted hometown, but it's of the cities nearest us, the one that she's most fond of, and the one in which we've spent the most time, so we play the map quite often. I'm speaking, of course, about the Winston-Salem map.
Yes.
I want the high score on that map. I have a perfect score, but I don't have the best time. But the best time is like 2 minutes.
Ooh.
So it's going to be tough, but I might go for that today. And if I'm going to go for that day, maybe I should improve my high score on this map. But we'll see. I like to just take a nostalgic, leisurely stroll down memory lane when I play the Sumter map. So we're at least going to start out that way. But maybe if I get a good first couple locations, we could shoot for a sub 9 minutes.
Let's say we recently did a con in Winston.
Oh, I know exactly where this is. This might be the good start. Okay, Windsor City's there, so it's got to be past that.
Windsor City?
It's where the, yeah, that's the place where I met your mother.
Interesting.
Oh, where's the road split? That's too far out. Okay, there's the split.
Cat is sneezing at you.
Yes, I know. I don't appreciate it. But I felt like I didn't feel like saying anything. I felt like I didn't feel like... Okay, here's the actual split. Where's this? This is technically like right in the middle of the road. Why is this not showing up? This should have been faster. I apologize.
It's okay.
Oh, it is. It's just... Well, no.
One thing I haven't determined my character is getting is a cat.
It is showing up. It's right. So we're like right here. Should be good. I'm gonna kill myself.
Please don't.
We were not that far up in relation to the store, though. That should have been the one, but I got ahead of myself.
Okay.
And you were not helping at all.
I'm sorry, you said you knew where it was.
I'm just saying.
Treetop Cut. We've gotten this before, haven't we?
I feel like when Gabby used to play GEO GUESSR, Gabby was actually involved, helping me figure out where we were. You just want to go down random deep dives on your iPad, and it's starting to get annoying.
I'm sorry.
If I'm completely honest. It's like a bad episode of the podcast.
I like random deep dives.
Well, I like playing the game that we're, trying to play. I have a feeling we might be out on Pinewood Road. I'm not positive about that. But the horse thing makes me...
I can't.
I'm a little more positive about it now.
Okay.
And this is Pinewood Road. Oh, Kingsbury, so I know where that is. I mean, obviously I know where Pinewood Road is, but it's a longer road, so it would have taken me a while to figure out exactly where we were. And Stadium, Kingsbury, there's Kingsbury, Treetop Lane, and we were like, what, back here in... wait, which
Treetop Lane? Because I read Treetop Cut.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
But it came off of Treetop Lane. See, this might have been the run if I hadn't messed up that last one. Okay, this might not be the run. I don't... Oh, yeah, I did this Highway 15. That's DeBose's. That apparently is associated with Bass Pro Shops now.
Okay.
Interesting. But yep, still DeBose's.
Nice.
Damn, this would have been the run if I hadn't rushed that first one. It's not even going to be a perfect score, which really stinks.
I'm sorry.
It's past the Sportsman, but before Bulicott, no. It's near Helon's. Which side is it on? I guess I could actually just, go to the map and look. Elks Lodge. Very blue.
Yes.
Mobile home.
It's extremely blue.
Somebody making noise back there. Here's Sumter Coating. It's over here near Corporate Way. I'm not familiar with this Brothers Car Wash. Maybe it's further down. Yeah, there's the Bose right there. And we were, yeah, about there. Oh, come off it! I'm sure glad this isn't being live streamed for anybody to see. I'm sure glad this is just going to be a VOD on YouTube with this part edited out. We got this location recently. It's up north.
Okay. I didn't immediately recognize it.
I only recognize it because we literally got it already. It's somewhere in this area. I should maybe look for another road name. It's not far from this church, so I think it's, yeah, Acton Road right here. So, well, I'm not saying it's here, but I'm heading east, northeast. And that's Acton Road, and it runs into whatever this is. And you see High Hills is back that way. Where's my marker? And then the churches are here. So did we determine maybe we were on Meeting House Road and then we were running into Acton? No, it really looks like it's Acton. And Acton Road only ends one place, and that's right there.
Fish Road.
A pair of houses, third one, and then a big lot. Not big lots.
Just an empty lot.
Which would probably be that.
Should probably wait about that.
I didn't see this road though. Ugh.
A little bit closer to Ray first.
Obviously, I've already given up on this map today. Not this map, but this run.
Yeah. It's okay. You're gonna get it perfect and everything next time. What was that tiny sign?
I didn't think I could read it.
Okay.
It looked worn out. It's just private property.
Ah.
Call main office.
Different season.
Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. Alright, I got no time to play around. This is somewhere out in this direction.
Okay.
I need a better mouse though. This feels like too far away.
I'm sorry.
Apologies for the noise. I had to adjust my table. Also, it's cold out here. Am I the only one that's cold?
I'm not cold.
Speak for everybody
but
else.
I can feel like
Speak
the
for
air
everybody
conditioner
else in the house now, right? Tell me if they're cold or not.
I don't know.
There's Brooklyn Street. And we were Brooklyn Street heading east, southeast. So and it looks like it ends here, so we must be on Fulton Street at this point. And where did we start exactly? There, that's where we started.
Yep.
Would that be like, that'd be the wrong,
It could be like right up there.
we down here maybe?
Maybe. That is a river, not a road.
Close enough.
Close enough for the sake of that one.
I'm going to adjust the temperature really quickly.
Okay.
Pet a cat.
You do that. I bet you liked it.
I did it again on my way back.
Nice.
Alright, starting out the stream with the hometown map. Twitch.tv/Vidiocy, Matty and Alex. If you're watching this on demand at youtube.com/@VidiocyTV, welcome. I think we might be near downtown, like over in the neighborhoods that are... Oh, what happened there?
I don't
Did
know.
everything just reverse? I think we might be in some of the neighborhoods that are near downtown.
Alright.
But not the actual business section of downtown.
It was like the...
Yeah. Charlotte Street and...
Charlotte Street.
Yeah, North Main Street. So that probably puts us like off to this. I think Charlotte Street's over up in here.
Alright.
Let me reorient myself again. Hey, Brooklyn Street. Alright, here's Charlotte. And where does Main Street? Excuse me. And here's Main Street in Charlotte. Let's go back to start. And in the other direction, what do we find? Yeah, this is really near town. Loring.
Virginia.
So we're right here in this stretch.
What did you say the road was?
Loring.
It's down.
Yeah, no, I've got it. We're not on Loring. We're on Main Street.
Okay.
We're in between Charlotte and Loring.
Ah. So some.
Not to be confused with Loring Mill, which is another street in Sumter. If I could identify this business, that would just oh well with some magic going on here. You see the telephone pole?
That's
That's what happens when you
how
composite
God we look.
photographs. Oh wait, what do we got here? Harkey Chiropractic. Please show up on the map. Please show up on the map. Please show up on the map. You're not gonna show up on the map, are you?
Nope.
Law office. What are you? Nothing. Elizabeth White House. And there. Okay, we're gonna have to count buildings, I guess. Oh wait, what's this? Is this the law office? It is. So this must be. And this is what's across. So I'm pretty much right on it. Nice. Alright, moving on. Into a neighborhood with not very many identifiable features other than the fact that we're in a curve.
Cool.
So, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Peppercorn Lane, Sainsbury Drive, they don't mean a thing to me, so we will move along. You haven't watched much Ren and Stimpy, have you?
Not a whole lot. I think you have shown us some of it.
All-time favorite moments during the Fire Dogs episode, when the horse jumps out of the building, breaks his legs, crawls to safety. And the reporter asks him about it. He thinks about it, asks him how he's feeling or how he felt about what happened. And he thinks for a while, wiggles his ears, wiggles his tail, thinks and thinks and thinks, and then finally, no sir, I didn't like it. Always the funniest moment. I didn't do it justice. Go watch. I just did a circle, Alex.
Okay. This isn't that one neighborhood, is it?
Sainsbury Drive. It's this neighborhood, the one we're looking at.
Remember that one neighborhood that only had one exit?
I remember nothing. My mind is blank. My mind is blank now. At last I can see no goddamn street signs for me. Jesus! How the fuck will I know where the hell I am? We really need some street signs. Can you help me out, man? Look at this. Nothing. Just stop sign. I mean, that's good, but could we get a road sign? Maybe. Possibly.
Never. This is Sumter.
Okay. I grew up in Sumter. I guarantee you there are road signs. We've seen evidence of them.
You grew up how many years ago?
So what, you think they just went through and took all the street signs down?
They were out. People
There was
crashed into them, etc. They're no longer up. They didn't bother replacing them.
Like Steve Austin crashing into the fans with his ATV at WrestleMania? That was just a shit show all around, wasn't it? I mean,
something.
the undercard was good. I thought the undercard was better.
What is all in that yard?
It was Christmas decorations. No, it's Valentine's decorations. Who has Valentine's decorations? I've never seen anything like that. Wow.
That's something. I mean, I like it. I like Valentine's Day and everything. But yeah, that is not a usual sight.
But anyway, getting back to WrestleMania, I thought the undercard this year was better than last year's. Not as good as the year before's. Main event of night 1 was fine. I didn't love it, but it was still really good. Main event of night 2 was just horrible for multiple reasons. And just overall, I'm not sure about some of the book, especially when they followed up stuff on Raw. Like, they had Becky and Lyra win the tag team titles in Becky's return, only to lose in the very next night and Becky turn heel. But not immediately associate with her husband and his new heel group that now includes Braun Breaker. And I still have to question, like, what are they going to be doing with Seth? Like, clearly he's not going to chase John Cena for the championship.
Yeah.
Seth against Cody with Paul Heyman in Seth's corner would have made perfect sense. And I mean, they're really going to have somebody take the belt right off Jay after his big moment? I mean, you figure he's got at least a little bit of a run in him.
Mm-hmm.
And if the immediate plan is to have, like, Punk and Roman team up against Seth and Braun, who's going to win that match? You can't have your new hot heel stable lose, but then Punk and Roman are going to look like shit if they lose, unless it's because of infighting between them, and then what are you going to do? Spin off into a feud between them when they're both being established as pretty big baby faces right now?
Yeah.
So I'd say WWE hit a peak from the end of 2022, like right around, or building up to and right around Survivor Series, through WrestleMania in 2023 until Cody lost that match. That to me was like their creative peak, and ever since then they've just been coasting. They've had some good stuff, but a lot of it's fallen in their laps as well, like the CM Punk Drew stuff, and like the Dom Real Live stuff. It was planned, but a lot of that is just because of how good the performers themselves have been, not because the creative was all that great in and of itself. I'm finding no road signs. I'm going in circles. The same stop sign I've already seen. This is like WWE booking. This is a metaphor for WWE booking right now.
Yeah, we're passing the Valentine's.
I know, I see, but I've got to try to find some alternate path out. So
yeah.
Maybe there was a turn I didn't take. You know, the road less traveled. We're in a Robert Frost poem that's also a metaphor for current WWE booking. We're just weaving everything together.
Okay, there's some sort of split head.
We've been here already. I remember those flowers.
Oh no.
I think I went that way, so maybe... But this looks like it's going back, and I don't know where we are, Alex.
We'll figure it out.
I feel like I just found a house that has the United States...
The cat just fell off the table.
I fail to see how that's my fault, or how that helps us. Did I just... Wait, what did I just do? Wait, I saw a sign.
Saw the sign?
Mom's Way. No, Morris Way.
Morris's Way or the highway.
I know Morris Day. I don't know about Morris Way. Lawrence Drive. We have a new road sign. Not helping anything, but... Like I was trying to say, this is like finding a house that has both a U.S. and Canadian flag flying when you're doing the world map. And you're like, I'm in the U.S. or Canada, and now I still have no idea where I am. And it turns out to be France or something.
Oh gosh. That would be an interesting...
Okay, this looks like it's a main road. It looks like I've finally left the neighborhood. Where are the road signs in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Oh, this looks horrible. Ridge Hill Drive. Okay, I may abandon my desire to try to up my best score on this. I feel like if we get out with 25,000 after this shit show, it'll be
that's
an
a win for the
accomplishment.
day.
Yeah.
Whoa, you see that roof?
No.
That bright blue looking one with the blue details?
Interesting. It's not even shingles or anything. It's almost like vinyl siding on the roof.
Yeah. It's like that metal sheet kind of stuff.
Oh, this has got to be McRae's Mill.
Okay.
I would say. This is almost definitely McRae's Mill. It could be Pinewood Road. It could be Wedgefield Road.
Is Pinewood that big?
I think there's some stretches of it where it gets that wide.
Interesting.
But McRae's Mill is my first guess. Oh, I don't explicitly recognize this section of it, so I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't know what this looks new.
It could be.
Now it doesn't, though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Pitts Road goes off McRae's Mill.
That truck was there, disappeared, and came back.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, here's Pitts Road. It runs between Wedgeville Road and McRae's Mill Road, so technically we could be on either one.
Interesting. Which one has Mercer's Way?
I don't know, because we were pretty far back. Oh, here's Ridge Hill. We saw that. There's Lawrence. Here we go. We're up in here somewhere. There's Morris Way. Peppercorn Lane. That's around where we started.
Hi. The cat.
We're in this damn curve, though.
Oh, no.
Which means, I mean, we may well be, like, somewhere in here.
Yeah.
So, we're pretty much equidistant between the two curves that seem... Alright. So, we're heading east. And then it kind of curves around to the south. So, that's probably here.
Yeah.
Head east and then go south. So, I'm guessing that's where we are.
That seems accurate.
Let me find another road and double check that we actually were on Peppercorn. Yeah, seems to be. And then we get around to Sandsbury, which should be right there. Okay, so we're here. Where precisely? Looks like the last house before the curve, actually. Well, there's not a lot there on the inside, so pretty much... Wait, how are we in... Right at the house's driveway. So, like, here... Oh, I hope this is right.
Yeah.
It was right. All's right in GEO GUESSR.
The cat was taking a nap on me after falling off the table, and now she's freaked out about something.
Green.
Oh, wow. Like a yellowish green.
Stands out.
Yeah.
Well, then again, you got blue house over there, so maybe... And beige house, so never mind. It doesn't stand out that much.
I mean, it's still a unique color.
Palmetto tree.
Shut palm. Do you see Christmas stuff happening?
Lots of siding in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Siding can be popular. Robin's egg blue.
Birthday balloons.
Nice. Did you see the color details on the house? Like some green up top and then some yellow. People get fun at the houses in my neighborhood. That person has some light blue.
Look at this. We've got this road ending.
Uh-huh.
And the road goes here, and we can definitely see a curve, and maybe even a road running off here. And then over here, it's just chaos. Well, I guess it's just one road and then a side road right there.
Looks like a sharp turn with a couple off things.
Yeah, it's more basic.
Like a very sharp.
It's more basic than I thought it was.
Going to
oh wait,
road.
Signs. Oh, it's split. We're over in the Charlotte or Croswell area.
Aye.
It's the only place the road's split like that in Sumter. Bowman and does it say the other, whether we're on Charlotte or...
I would say Sumter needs some more road splits, but
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
Charlotte.
actually have a solid reasoning for that.
Yeah, these two roads right here are pretty much the only ones I know of. See where Croswell splits here, and then Charlotte split. Other than like a big highway, of course. But as far as like just roads that go through a neighborhood where you have that island sort of in the middle, and then you have the cross streets.
I think I've said it before, but there's a few roads like that in Winston, isn't there?
There might be. I don't specifically remember any.
I feel as though, because we've walked around Winston a bit, I feel as though maybe, I don't know, there's like the Ardmore neighborhood or that one neighborhood by the elementary school. I feel like one of those.
I don't know.
Maybe has a split road or something.
I don't recall one like this. This is not that common in places I've spent a lot of time, but anyway, I think we were on Bowman, I believe.
I saw Bowman.
Hey, Loring's back. Apparently, Loring has a little bit of a split too.
Interesting.
But still, it's the same area. See, it's
it's always
that's it. Yeah.
All along.
Actually, there may be,
Lafayette.
I take that back to a degree. I think maybe Miller Street over by the colleges, but it's a very short stretch of it, and it's because there's like 4 schools right there, the colleges, and then like Alice Drive Elementary School and middle school are over there. because that's so, you know, I don't think of, but as far as an actual neighborhood, this is the only place I know like this in Sumter. Okay, so back to where we started. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Is this a road? Or is it? It's a driveway. I think we're on Bowman though. Based on the sign I found. But then it says we're heading east. And we could always be on this part of Bowman. Maybe going this way. Another palmetto tree. Will yield us a road more quickly. Pine trees.
Pine trees. What's your favorite kind of tree?
I never put that much thought into it.
Wow.
Honestly.
I like the bark of a birch.
I mean, I grew up around a lot of pine trees.
Lots and lots of pines. Of course, I like one of the cherry trees, sakura trees. Those are pretty. Maple trees.
A bonsai tree.
Bonsai.
Okay, no, we were on another road, and then this I think is Bowman.
Alright.
Because it looks like I did go the same way. I meant to go the other way. Okay, that's. So we were heading. No, go back. Did I head west, I think? Yeah. Something, I headed west down something and then ran into Bowman, and then from Bowman, no, get off. And then from Bowman, I started heading north and ran into Charlotte, so headed east and hit Bowman? No, I headed west. So we must have been on Carroll for that close to Charlotte. So we're somewhere down here, and we didn't see Bagnall, so we're somewhere in this stretch. I guess there's nothing for it but to count the houses again.
Okay.
We'll go on green side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be that one. Oh, the house might not help on this side.
Oh no.
Then we're gonna have a big opening. Oh, but then we get back to some more houses. So 5, 6. This one's 7. Then 8. And this blue one will make 9.
This is a lot of houses.
Still the same one. And then 10. And then 11. Or is that across the street? What is that? Yeah, no, that's here. So it's 11, I think.
I think so.
Plus a big gap. Oh yeah, this is that weird situation. Oh god, is that too? Oh man.
I think that's how it is. Let's look at the direction of that other house and whatnot. Not that one, the other one.
So you think this is actually 11 and 12? Then?
Yeah, because if you look on the map, that one's angled. You see.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's the big gap, 9, 10, 11. So we're like here.
Right there, yeah. What just happened?
To what?
That house didn't look green when you moved. Can just be the sunlight, I guess. Yeah,
that's still.
Yeah, okay.
Just lighting. Nice. Just in the woods again.
Yep. Story of Sumter.
Harvest Moon, Story of Sumter.
Yep.
That's just a drive. You got what I need. But you say it's just a drive. And you say it's just a drive. Oh, baby, you. R.I.P. Bismarcky. Sharp curve up here. Don't explicitly recognize it. And then another curve there. No road signs, though. I think you're right. I think after I left Sumter, somebody said, well, Matty's gone. Let's pull down all the road signs. What's the point in living anymore? We're all just lost now. Without Matty the Game Daddy. Coming up on a stop sign. Might find something that can at least help us figure out our general area. And that's going to be a big fat no. Why?
Sumpter. I'm just gonna blame everything on the fact that you're in Sumpter.
It's like a dirt road over there.
Makes sense.
Don't be a jerk. And road work. No road work. Down with road work. That still might be my favorite video we ever recorded.
Nice.
I think that says Luella.
Okay, I didn't see it.
It's hard to see. It wasn't great resolution. Luella, Lubella, something like that.
Yeah, that was very blurry.
Rose Drive. I think I have an idea around where we are. Not entirely sure where we started. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, but I do believe we may be in this area somewhere off of Nettles Road. Let's see if there's a road. Oh yeah, Wyndham Road. I saw that, and there's Rose. I saw Wyndham Road early, so we might be on Barkley here, because that's the only place Wyndham seems to go. Let me go back to start then, so now, since I know the area now. I believe we headed in this direction.
Alright.
Heading west down what I presume to be Barkley. If this is Wyndham, that we should dial this in pretty quickly. It is Wyndham,
yes,
okay.
Yes, it is.
So we must be here on Barkley, and I didn't even see, well, this might not show up though, this could just be a drive. We weren't that close to Wyndham. We might have been right here.
Maybe.
Because there's nothing really here. And then once I clear the trees, we got, yeah, just one house right there. That would be that right there. You can see the orientation. So we're like right up in here. Give it to me, baby. My God.
That is some very green grass behind them. I just want to say. Damn.
Millgrove Lane. I don't know Millgrove Lane.
I found a painting.
The neighborhoods and stuff are interesting, but I wish I'd get some more like near town.
Yeah, that would definitely be a quick around. Be a little easier to figure out.
I wonder if that high score we got. Remember that day when we got like all locations that were actually significant to us? Like if we had made the map, we would have put all these locations on them.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was when we got that 9-minute round.
Maybe.
I mean, it was on a stream, so we may have just lollygagged around and told stories and made jokes and whatnot, but Stirrup Lane?
Okay.
Hot.
Anyway, I found a painting that I would like to own. I have not found it for sale.
The Mona Lisa?
Anywhere. I mean, yeah, but that's never happening.
You would really want to own the Mona Lisa?
I mean, why not? It's the fucking Mona Lisa.
But not for any reasons other. Like, I wouldn't mind having the Great Wave off Kanagawa, but I actually really like that painting.
Yeah, no, if I could have, like, some really famous pieces of art like that, I'd want a Starry Night, sunflowers, and then one of Monet's pieces, the one of the bridge over the water.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of my favorite pieces.
Starry
I
Night.
definitely could never get my hands on. This is one that I could potentially one day, maybe if I'm ever lucky, get my hands on. However, I have not found it available anywhere actually, but the last time it sold, it was estimated to sell between $2,000 and $4,000.
I think we're out in Dazzle.
I'm not sure I could justify $2,000 to $4,000 on a painting.
Yeah, we're out in Desville.
Nice.
Probably Frierson or Stamy Livestock. Stamy Livestock, yeah. Alright.
This cat passed out.
So we might actually be at Frierson now.
Okay.
What direction was I heading? Yeah, we're at Frierson now.
Makes sense. That would definitely be northwest.
Yeah, I saw the storage. So we were back here. There's Trailer Village. We passed that. There's Stirrup.
Oh, yeah.
And Stirrup again.
Oh, no. Would it be further to Stirrups or in between them?
No, we were before, because there's Mill Grove. That's the first road we saw was Mill Grove. We're somewhere around here. I think this might be where we were.
Alright.
I think that is that. Nice. Okay, we didn't break our record time-wise, but we got 25.
Yes, we did.
Now I'm going to go break a record.
Okay. And Winston?
Probably not. But we're going to try. That's what I feel like doing right now. We usually go from...
Is there only one lake on the Sumter map?
Possibly.
I swear I just saw that it said one lake.
Yep.
Oh my...
Only 95 people. Only 95 people have done it. We're the only ones who've gotten a perfect score.
Nice. Not even the... Well, I guess the creator doesn't play it that much. It doesn't track the creators.
True. Do we have the high score on our own map?
I don't know.
We might, because I might have made it and then had you play it, and you made yours and had me play it, so probably.
Yeah.
16 people have explored it.
Nice.
We're the only one who's finished it, apparently.
It happens.
3 minutes and 16 seconds. And then, where's the one that I made?
Up there.
It's ranked very easy.
It has 2 lakes.
You probably liked it.
Probably.
We have the high score on it, too.
Nice.
Gotta go down and get some bad scores on it just to make it ranked harder.
Would it even show those, though? Or would it only show our best?
I'll make other accounts, damn it!
You're gonna log into mine and Gabby's accounts.
Anyway. This is my white whale, though, is the high score on this map.
Okay. A lot more lakes for Winston.
2 minutes and 14 seconds is the target.
Our best is 5 minutes.
Our best is 5 minutes, which is really impressive as well.
Okay, really quickly, if you have to speed or anything, there's the painting. It's supposed to be North Carolina mountains in the fall.
Alright.
And it's done by a Sumter artist.
Look, this is all down to getting the right locations. Like, if there's some I'm in a neighborhood, it's going to take me too long to figure it out, unless I happen to just get it on a previous map. Link it.
I don't know these. Barron Road.
No, nor do I. This is not the run.
It's at least not the start.
So the question is, do we play it? Do we play it out, or do we just quit?
Pennington.
Lancashire.
This all sounds British, and it looks expensive.
There's a lot of British named roads in Winston.
That's true. It doesn't look expensive like Winolda, though. Or whatever, that area. You know what area I'm talking about.
Sorry, I had to get the cat down. She was shaking the table.
I see another big house, it looks like. Yes.
Yeah, but like I said, she can be up there as long as she's not going to shake it. Arch, I'm Archer, leader of the Gorgonauts. You ever seen Small Soldiers?
No.
It's a good movie.
Okay. I'll add it to the list.
I think I have a VHS of it downstairs.
Makes sense, honestly.
Your grandfather liked the movie a lot.
Yeah. You can sleep in my pants, I don't mind. Hot food. No, not on the piano!
What? Cat, we don't want you to make noise, so come over here by this toy piano that's turned on.
I didn't know that piano was on. I said she could sleep in my basket of laundry if she wanted to. Mr. Cat's gonna casually start playing music for us in the background.
We're back to Barron. Barron circles around.
Oh, great.
Could we be like out in Clemens, maybe?
Oh, man. Probably Connersville, Louisville. Oh, come on!
I'm not saying we are. I just haven't seen anything that I specifically know. Chester Road. And what is this other road? The sun is washing out the The road. Oh, Peacehaven. Oh, we could be on Louisville.
Peacehaven goes out to Louisville.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
So it's just a matter of finding the roads that we saw.
Yes,
off
the British
there.
ones.
Well, I mean, there's Paddington. Wait, do we have a Paddington Lane and a Paddington Road? Because remember we found Paddington before. Is this the one?
I don't know.
Could be. That's in the right. It is in the right area. Maybe it was Paddington Lane. Oh, that's Pennington. There's Paddington though.
I didn't realize we had a Paddington.
You most certainly did because we
I
saw it
don't
on a previous
remember
GEO
it.
GUESSR stream. Man, this is here we go. Hertford, Doncaster, Chester. We're up in here. Archer,
Nice.
Kirklees, Yorkshire.
What the fuck? Now the cat's mad at me.
Barron Road. That's
We
where
circled around
it
it.
was Lancashire, Barron and Lancashire, wasn't it?
I think so.
Heading northeast.
I can't read what this says.
It's Barron and Lancashire.
Okay.
But we must be on Lancashire.
No, on Ben.
Why would we be heading north on Barron? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
Oh, so we're heading east.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It was like, yeah, something like that. Nice.
Again, that took way too long. Though.
Yeah, I think we already spent our 2 minutes and change.
Does it even show you your time if other than being the high score?
No.
I think it just shows your. Okay.
Cat, this
There.
is not toilet.
That's not food, baby.
Okay, come on.
That's
You
play
want something in
sand.
the other room? Room?
And the cat's in the studio. Oh, Alex. What in the? Are those? I think these are donkeys.
Donkeys?
I think so. One of them just looks like a miniature pony, but the other one looks like a donkey.
Okay, I'll be back in the room in just a second.
Oh, this is definitely not the round then. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. I don't even like that song. I don't know why it's in my head. Actually, it's not in my head. The Weird Al parody of it, Pretty Fly for a Rabbi, is what's in my head, but...
Okay, the cat is not situated with oat milk. Oh, what the? She's not situated with oat milk. Anyway, donkeys! Those are definitely donkeys.
This one looked almost more like a pony. Like, I don't see the ears.
I
but
think
this
it
one's-
has its like bent back. She's just trying to use you to get onto the table.
I'm not gonna let you get up on the table, baby. You can sit on my lap if you want. I'm fine with that. At least until you make my leg fall asleep.
I love.
Oh, wait. Oh, Ebert.
Oh, what?
What was the other one? Is it what I think it was? Okay, now I'm only getting one. There's another sign there, and some... Oh, God, this is so annoying. Kind of like this cat.
I love cat chaos. Ebert and Evans?
I swear that's what it says.
I'm pretty sure that's what that says. I love it.
Okay, well, I know where Ebert is.
I'm not familiar with Evans.
She is flicking her tail. She is not happy.
Yeah. You're probably broad and Maine and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there.
There's Oddma.
Okay, here's Ebert.
Yeah.
Here's where it
Nice.
officially becomes Ebert Road on the map.
I was say, I assume it's further down.
I think it's fairly far out because this is like farm area, so...
Yeah. Ebert used to be a farm, at least a bit further up, I believe. It belonged to the Ebert family. They sold off land though, and then eventually.
Although most people in Winston I've found refer to it as Ebert.
Interesting.
I call it Ebert because of like Roger Ebert.
Okay.
That's where I was familiar with the name from originally.
And from my understanding, there was a goat farm. I don't know if you remember it.
Ebert's also a much longer road than I realized.
Very long.
Oh wait, this is... No, that's not... Yeah, that's the church and stuff. So
Yeah.
I haven't gone as far down as I thought I had.
But,
Just because of how far I'm... There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Ebert and Evans.
Yup.
Evans Road is a fairly long. Look at this.
Well,
And there's
oh
an
my
Evans
gosh.
Court.
And more road, yeah. It's like an entire Evans section.
I think that's a trailer park, Echo Bluff.
Makes sense.
Because that's over near...
Look, there's like a river right down there. No, a creek.
Yeah, Muddy Creek. This is over near where the tattoo shop used to be.
Really?
Yeah, it's not far from it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because I've seen... I knew I'd seen... Yeah, well, there's... Yeah, Echo Bluff Mobile Home Park. I knew I'd seen that. And there's the golf center.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tattoo shop was right down here.
Damn.
I don't know where exactly. I mean, it's not there anymore, so... There's a tattoo supply shop down there?
Old Salem Tattoo.
Interesting. But that's kind of that's kind of back off the road, see?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, tattoo shop is right next to, right past that auto color place, right?
So...
No.
No.
No. Oh, down a bit. The other way. No, the other way.
What do you mean? How many... There's only 2 ways to go.
Go that way, to the left. That
Oh,
auto
right over
color
here.
thing.
Yeah.
It was right over there.
You were saying auto place, and I was seeing the AC place. That's why it was throwing me off. I'm like, no, that's a business building.
Yeah, no, I think it was.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. 2453.
Nice.
That was it.
Nice.
No, I'm sad. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't care anymore. I don't even care if I get 5,000.
You did.
I've been down there so many times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't run into the road. You had to go the other way to get to Evans. It didn't.
I was trying to say though, I don't know if you remember, there used to be a goat farm, and apparently that was like the last bit of Ebert Farm, but that sold within like the last decade.
We're like right in somebody's business
We
here.
are.
It's not even a road.
Yeah, this does not look like a road.
It's like I guess it is.
I would say if that's a road, I don't think I want to drive down it. You have to like pull into somebody's yard to let another vehicle pass. That's how skinny it looks.
I guess it's wide enough to be a road, just like a 1-lane road.
Very much one lane.
And it's just the camera.
Different season. I'll be right back. I left the fridge open.
People making some noise outside. Sounds like a big truck or a school bus.
Okay, I'm back. I closed the fridge.
Okay, look out the window, see what's going on. People making noise.
Okay.
Anything of concern?
No.
Alright.
Seems like some of the neighborhood kids just got home from school.
Yeah, I heard something I thought was either a big truck or a school bus. We're out off Indiana
Alright.
at Marvin and Shamel. Marvin and Shamel.
Shamel.
Indiana wants me. Lord, I can't go back there. Here's Indiana. Apparently it ends here. Something maybe we're out in the other direction. Because this is more business stuff. Oh, that's a cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's a pretty long road, apparently.
I did not realize it was so big.
I should probably double check what road actually went out to Indiana. Sorry about the sniffles.
It's okay.
Was it Marvin that I took out there?
I saw a pool.
Oh, this is not where I went before. Where's this? Oh, Asplaw Drive. Is that what I took out to Indiana then? Maybe. Maybe this is where I went. Yeah, I think this is Indiana right up here. So Asplaw Street. I don't think I've seen that, but it looks like a fairly major street. So hopefully it won't be hard to find. Man, this is going a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then it ends. And I didn't see it. Son of a bitch. Appomattox. Triangle Drive. Kitty poking me with her claws.
Sounds accurate. What do you think it would taste like to put jelly beans on a cake?
Probably not that good, honestly. I'd like to make some progress. Don't laugh at that feeble attempt at humor.
This is a long ass road.
Hey, this is a fairly major intersection too. Like I thought I would have seen. Maybe I just overlooked it coming through. Oh, I did.
Well, it's like way over there.
Yeah, set off.
Even zooming out, you don't see the name.
There's Marvin. And Shamel. And we're back at a dead end. I'm not sure which road we were actually on though. Seems like we're on Shamel Street, heading east toward Marvin at a dead end. No, heading east, so over here, right here.
Wow. Spot on.
In a neighborhood again. Lord, I don't know where I am. I just need an intersection. Gales and Aberdeen Terrace means nothing to me.
Nope. Blue.
Gales and Houseman. Zoom. I want to see if there's a movies locations map.
Alright.
I'm starting to have less and less zest for getting the high score on this map.
Brantley?
Sure. Oh, here we go. What have we got here? Okay. Oh, okay. I know where Academy is. Academy and Gales.
We were just talking about Academy the other day.
Were we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall.
We were mapping out little free libraries.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a couple of them on Academy.
I am. Wait.
Gotta go up a bit.
I didn't realize Oak Grove Road went all the way behind the college.
Neither did I.
And around back out to Silas Creek. Interesting. Okay, yeah, Academy Street. Oh, there's Gales. So.
Yeah.
Did we start at Gales?
Apparently. I don't remember.
Gaston. Houston, I remember that. Aberdeen Terrace.
Gaston sucks.
Let me go back to the
Not
start.
that road. I don't know enough about that road to have an opinion on it.
It was Aberdeen Terrace. I think we were like, oh god, I think we were like, oh, I don't know. Hold on, I'll let you take a look. Okay, we're clear in front of a house here, and then
It's like a corner house.
okay, so okay, so probably like right here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit up, but yeah. Still 5,000. Green.
Pretty big road. Oh, I think this is Stratford.
Interesting. We had a house.
Because there's the greenhouses right there.
Ah. We had a house that was white with green details, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess. Off-white, maybe. Yeah, no, this is Stratford Road for sure.
Citywide speed limit.
Yeah, we're going out toward Clemens. Wow.
I have nothing against Clemens, but we're playing the Winston map.
The views of Alex Cynthia do not necessarily reflect those of Vidiocy at large.
Also, my worst job to date was in Clemens. But I have nothing against Clemens.
Okay, so
I used to have friends in Clemens.
when Gabby and I were recording the other day, I pointed out that I basically addressed Gabby's channel as like a subsidiary of Vidiocy. Like Vidiocy was the parent company, and Gabby's, which makes total sense. But I'm wondering, is Alex at the Sim 3R under the Vidiocy umbrella too, or is Alex at the Sim 3R just an associated
I don't know.
organization?
So, I mean, technically, the way we have it set up behind the scenes, just associated.
Not just for Twitch purposes, just in general. I was talking about the YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Like Vidiocy's the parent company, and
I don't know. I haven't really thought too
wonder
much
if Alex
about
at
it.
Sim 3R is you know. I mean, technically, Alex at Sim 3R existed before Vidiocy, so. But a new company could come along and you know,
take over the old.
not even take over, but just end up being the parent company of.
Yeah.
Depending on how the organizations are established.
That's for sure.
Okay, Stratford Road.
Bingham.
Unfortunately, we don't see like city limit signs. There's the greenhouse, so we're right here.
Salem. Alright. There's something over there. And we're at the house right next to the greenhouses. Or something like that.
Oh God, are there more than one city greenhouse in Stratford?
I have no idea.
They're better. There better not be, damn it.
We were not that far away.
Didn't feel like we were.
I figured we were right next to that road thing right there. I feel as though we were spot on there. I'm very confused now.
I mean, I guess technically maybe this is. There's more.
Ugh.
And then, yeah, that's what threw me off.
Damn!
No perfect score. No high score.
Okay, we'll try again.
No reason to exist.
Plenty of reasons.
No reason to get excited.
We got 1, 2, 3 yards.
The thiefy calmly. Oh,
Ooh,
fuck. Downtown. But I don't know where downtown. This
pretty
doesn't
downtown.
look anywhere I'm familiar with downtown.
Is it another downtown possibly?
No, it's the Embassy Suites. There's Cherry Street. That's over by the conventions. It's by the convention center.
Okay. By the library and whatnot too, right?
Yeah, probably.
The library's on 5th. Miss Cherry. There's the convention center.
There's the Embassy Suites. I think we're down here a bit. Oh, Calcutta. Oh, it's a restaurant. That was what we referred. Oh, Calcutta was the name of a store in my local mall when I was a kid that sold like ninja stuff, like shurikens and ninja swords and stuff.
Interesting.
So we called it the Ninja Store.
Nice. We're only a couple clicks away.
What road are we even on? We are on 5th Street, okay.
On 5th. What is that building? building over there.
Small bat. That's the convention center.
Oh. Oh, yes, yes, it is.
Where's the convention center on the map?
So we're down here.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Hot Shoe Creative.
That's what threw me off.
Nice.
Oh, we gotta go fast. We gotta go. Fuck.
Sedge Garden.
I know it, but I don't know
Same.
it. It's going out towards
Hastings
Kernersville.
Hill. We've gotten this before.
Good for us.
I don't remember.
Oh wait,
what it
Hastings
was.
Hill, Sedge Gardens.
Yeah, yeah, right there. I said I didn't remember.
Shut
but
up.
I made
We gotta go.
jokes
We gotta
about
go. We gotta go.
Hastings.
This is.
Okay, a building.
Oh, fuck.
Can we zoom in and see what that says? Something Jonestown.
Oh, Jonestown Tennis Club.
Great. Any idea where that is other than Jonestown?
It's on Jonestown.
Oh, you know what? That's
Probably.
enough to go off of. It's somewhere over here. Right here is Jonestown.
Yeah, and it's gonna be down here. It's
Lazy Boy Lane.
thing is, it might not be right off Jonestown though. It might be back a little bit because I know there's a park over here.
Okay. I mean, if you zoom out a bit, parks are usually green. What roads?
Crestview.
And something else starting with a C.
That's what I'm saying. We're not on Jonestown. We're off. There's Crestview. Jonestown Swim Club.
Okay. Silos. Or some sort of equipment. Big stuff.
Fuck me. This is the run killer.
This is middle of nowhere, but it's insane. Railroad tracks? Railroad tracks. There's a lot of railroad tracks. I can't read that.
Overdale Road?
Yeah. Yeah, Overdale.
No fucking idea where Overdale is.
Me neither, and we moved the map to go.
I can reset it. No, we're done for, Alex.
No.
Overhill, Overdale. We will always fail.
We're doing so well.
That's what it comes down to, is just getting the right locations.
Yeah.
And something like this, we'll find it.
But it's gonna
We ain't
take
gonna find
longer
it in
than a
30
couple
seconds.
minutes.
And we gotta be less than 30 seconds per location. Old Milwaukee.
Not what I would have expected on Winston.
Oh yeah, I think there's like an Old Milwaukee bottling plant, I guess.
I researched it on a previous stream. That was one of my rabbit holes on the iPad. We've discussed this.
But I don't remember where it was,
Me neither.
unfortunately. This kind of sucks, Alex.
I'm sorry.
There's so many good locations.
I know.
I think somebody should subscribe to make us feel better.
Cathedral. Southdale. What the fuck is Dale?
I think it's kind of like a valley, to be honest with you.
Something like that, I think.
Clemensville Road. Southdale and Clemensville.
Yeah.
No, fuck am I? There's Evert. There's Pope. There's Clemensville. Is this West Clemensville or just regular Clemensville? What is the sign saying? It's just saying Clemensville. So, Where's Clintonville pickup? I know it's weird because they added that other road. Here we go. There's Southdale. There's Overdale.
Yeah, and then there's some over here, I think.
Probably down here because we're near the railroad
Corn
tracks.
products.
Oh yeah, those are probably the silos.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Corn Products International.
Maybe though. If we're heading, okay, if we're heading north, they'd be on. Yeah, that's right.
Nice. A dale is a valley, and especially a broad one.
So just macro zooming out. If we get these silos again, it's over here. So
Near
southeast.
East of Dario.
Yeah, but just southeast.
Yeah.
Winston.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck right off. What? No, we were not. We were by the...
According to this, we have to be right in front of the silos.
I understand, but I thought we were closer to the end silo.
I don't know.
Oh, did I misread that?
I don't know.
I'm an idiot. It's my fault.
I'm sorry.
Because we would have been facing north. We should have been up by the... I hate myself right now.
It's okay.
You have to take
That-
over.
that
You have to
wasn't
take over.
anyway.
You have to take over the stream. Oh, and look at this. We're at the Harmon Hill Wall. Where the fuck is there a Walmart, a Kohl's, and a Staples? We're in fucking
in
Kernersville. There's 3 Walmarts in Winston, unless this is the one out on University. But there's not a bird.
Apparently, Corn Products
Could be the one out
International
on University.
is no longer named Corn Products International.
This is either the Walmart out on University or we're in Kernersville.
I don't think this is Winston, but maybe. Did we not have road signs?
Nope.
Damn.
Even though it's a pretty major intersection.
I continue to vote that this isn't Winston.
Yeah, the Target's not... I don't think the Target's that close to the Walmart out on University. Target's a ways down. Yeah, no, this is Kernersville, probably.
Amazing. Kernersville, please give road signs.
Kernersville, please get off the Winston-Salem map.
Facts.
You're not in... If it was a Forsyth County map...
But you are not Winston-Salem. You might want to be, but you are not.
It's not even called Winston-Salem and surrounding area. It's literally just called Winston-Salem.
Yeah, and it's not even, like,
Cookout.
a situation. Cookout's amazing.
Cookout's so good.
I need a milkshake from Cookout. But, it's not even one of those situations where you have, like, the city and then the greater city. That includes things that technically are not the city.
Yeah, this ain't Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, I've eaten at that Denny's before.
Really? It looks cool.
Your mom and I ate there one time.
Did I not?
No, you weren't with us.
Damn, it looks cool.
The only Denny's you ate at... Well, we ate at Denny's in Myrtle Beach on my birthday one year. And then we ate at Denny's on the way back from New Jersey the following summer.
I think I remember that time.
But that's where we got the rocket ship cups.
I was about to ask that. If I remember, didn't they also have some sort of giant cookie?
I don't recall that. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying...
I've always connected it to Denny's, but I could be misremembering. I just remember us going someplace and there was a giant cookie.
Well, this seems to be where we are. There's the Walmart. There's the Cookout and the Chick-fil-A.
But we didn't, like, eat it while sitting down eating other food. It was, like, wrapped up and we took it home.
But we were out near the street, so... There's the Burger King. I think we were... Let me go back to where we were. Okay, I did go out just a little bit. And then we had the main intersection here. Right by the Chick-fil-A. What the fuck? So we're like here? Yep, we were there. I didn't even get a perfect score for you, Alex. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't even get a perfect score for you, Alex.
This is gonna go until we get the right locations. Old Greensboro.
I don't know that one.
Damn.
If
Full screen mode?
If the first location... Oh, wait, what do we got here? Stark and Stratford.
You know Stratford?
Yeah, no. I know exactly where this is.
Okay.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
Oh, it's before Adventure Landing. It's taking me too long though. There we go. What is this? 30th and I should be able to find 30th Street. Oh, am I too far north? 33rd Street, 32nd Street, 30th Street, 30th Street and Ivy, 30th Street and Ivy. I need Ivy. Bam. Fuck off, neighborhood. Just fuck right
unless it's
off.
that specific one. And I don't think it is.
No, I don't know where this is. Spring Willow Way and Meadow Sweet.
They don't ring a bell.
Somebody's knocking on my door. Somebody's ringing my bell.
Bobbin's book. Water lily. It's like a puck and stuff over there. Ugh.
Yeah, no, this is just gonna be one of those where it's like we gotta keep going. We got it. The first location's gotta be right, and then it's got to be 4 more right locations. I don't even know where Robbins is. It looks like it ends here in just a minute. Oh, is this out near like Mountain View? Oh, Kernersville Road. What's Kernersville Road?
Oh gosh.
Right here.
Remember.
Where were we?
Something Street and yeah, Robbins Brook is one, but it's not the one we're on.
Yeah, we're just on Robbins right now.
Yeah, right now.
Robbins is here.
Okay.
And hey, Luella, didn't we see that earlier? That was in Sumter, though.
Yes.
Robbins Brook, Walter Lily, Spring Willow, Way, Meadow Sweet.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah. Apparently not.
Fuck
right there.
you, fuck you, and fuck you. And also, fuck you. If I didn't say so, fuck you.
Man, a circle.
Fuck, and fuck you again. You know what? Just fuck right off, GEO GUESSR. Why do I pay for the privilege to play you? You're starting to piss me off.
You pay to do this to yourself. I can't afford a GEO GUESSR subscription. Bridgeton.
Brigton? Is it Bridge with no E?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
I don't know. All I know is it's a couple letters off from being Bridgerton.
Do you want Bridge or tin? Which do you want? Or Bridge or ton? Okay, I'm getting bored of this map, Alex. We may not be breaking the high today.
I'm sorry.
We'll give it one more shot after this, okay?
Fine.
We'll click through it. Well, I mean, if you want to spend the rest of the day just doing this,
no,
that's fine. But I'm saying that may be what it comes down to.
We should see if there's a map in correlation with, like, famous artists, stuff like that. Famous art.
Look, Little Creek.
Interesting. I like little creeks.
I also set a weightlifting gloves down by a Little Creek one time. I saw a really big turtle.
Big turtles! I like turtles.
That was back in the days before, you know, I had a camera in my pocket all the time. So.
One of the cons that I've
Hopewell
done.
Moravian Church.
And then I have books to do again this year. They've got, it's at a hotel or whatever, but there's water, kind of like right behind the hotel, and there's some turtles down in it. I'm hoping to see them again this year. I'm saying the convention itself is a sci-fi convention with several things to do and take in, and, you know, trying to sell my own work. But I'm going for the turtles.
Alright, well, you can time travel, but only to really insignificant events. Like, can I go back and do this? Nope. Can I go back? Can I go back and get a picture of that turtle I saw at the creek? Sure, let's do that. Just really minor stuff. Well, this time I really wanted a cookie, but I didn't get it. Can we go back and get that cookie? Sure. I dropped my ice cream cone one day. Can we go back and get a set? Nah, that's pushing it, but I guess.
I was gonna say, little do you know, one of those little tiny insignificant moments was actually pretty significant.
Big intersection here. But not like big, like busy, just.
Mm-hmm.
You know official?
Nope.
Fuck. Do you know official?
Nope.
Do you know official?
Maybe. Did the cat pass out on you?
Just flicking her ears. I think she's still angry.
Wow, I tried to type something in on
You
Google
tied?
and I failed miserably.
As in you scored the same thing as somebody, or you...
I tied Google
somebody
up in knots.
I didn't know you called your boyfriend Google now. That's a weird nickname.
This is not what I was talking about.
Hopewell Church actually sounds familiar.
Maybe. I like that red building and the scene and everything.
Yeah, I want to find out where Hopewell Church Road goes because it sounds familiar. We probably just saw it on the map earlier. And clickety click, clickety click, clickety clack, clickety click, clickety click. I assume that's Hopewell Church. Did it just circle around? What the fuck?
Maybe?
I swear we were on Follinsby. I turned on to Hopewell Church Road. Now I'm back on Follinsby.
It could be one of those local
Yes,
ones.
I'm aware of what it could be, and it's still fucking annoying.
Facts.
I don't want to play anymore. I'm just gonna leave. I quit. I quit GEO GUESSR. Load up Mario. We can't load up Mario Kart. Gabby took the Switch.
Damn
I meant to say Mario Party anyway.
it.
We're outside the city limits of Winston-Salem. Don't be a jerk in road work.
All my pink Starburst jelly beans just tasted like watermelon.
Carry on my jelly bean. What is that? Seriously, what is that?
I have no idea.
Just the detritus of something gone by.
It's something, I assume.
Well, obviously it's something. It's not a fucking illusion. Oh, South Main Street. So we're like way out here. Yeah, there's Fishel Road. I'm going. Okay. Where did we start? Do you remember? Oh, there's Hopewell Church. Is that how I... There's Follinsby. Oh, there's Bridgeton. Okay, hold on. I need to... You know, if I just gone the other way... It's always like that. It's like one way you're going to go right to something you recognize. The other way, you're going to spend hours trying to find something. We started out in a fucking circle. Oh my god.
Hate it.
Hated it. Queensway and Knights. What the? I don't remember any of that shit. Did I click to the go to the? I guess not. Queensway, and I ran into Knightsbridge, and we were in a circle, so we're probably here, and I probably turned this way earlier.
That would make sense.
Well, this is taking way too long.
I'm sorry.
Alex, took too long. Had a guess, but it was wrong. Is this the place?
What place?
Place where the construction happens?
Oh, maybe.
I don't think so. There's construction here. Man,
I think it
is it? Do we get new pictures of it though?
Maybe.
That are also old pictures? Because the construction's clearly already happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's mountain.
What the fuck? Don't be a jerk in road work. Oh, where's this silliness out here somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's Weeping. And we got. I know it says West Mountain Street here and Mountain Street here, but I'm pretty sure this is where we are.
Probably.
And then we were approaching up here because here's the highway we were talking about. So we're like up in there. I mean, this ain't a perfect round anyway, Alex. Close enough. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're near... Oh, we're downtown.
Yes, we are.
Or, no, are we downtown or are we out, like, near Ronaldo?
I was thinking it was downtown, but now I'm confused.
No, it's near downtown, I think. High Street and Blur.
I almost just swallowed a jelly bean hole.
I've heard of donut holes. I've never heard of jelly bean holes.
Whoa, that building.
Yeah, I know this place. We've walked down here before. That's the little inn.
I love them.
Just, I don't know what the other street is here, and I
Me
can't
neither.
find a sign, so this is... Okay, you know, it's taking too long.
Oh, wait.
We're on wait for us. Fuck that. I'm never gonna dial that in fast enough. Nope. We gotta be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's not happening. Something significant.
Brewer and Zeter Z.
Not one I know.
It's Parkland.
What?
We're right by Parkland.
How is this by Parkland?
I know Parkland was a magnet school.
I did know that. They were in connection with Paisley.
Polo. Oh god, I know Polo, but it takes me forever to find it.
Somewhere up there, isn't it?
It's right here.
Oh,
Polo.
I was wrong. But
Market.
Polo and what?
Miller Point. Polo's not super long. Relatively speaking, anyway. Miller Point.
Nice.
The cat is on the mouse pad.
Yes. She left your lap for your mouse pad. Interesting views, but Bradenton in something place.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's gonna kill it.
Damn.
I'm not gonna find unless there's something like right up here that I recognize. And the fact that we just lost a bunch of pixels is not gonna help. Okay, we're abandoning that one.
I injured my ankle. Jeez. Oh, big houses though.
Like little house, little big house, big house.
Yeah. Highway.
Bye.
I think we're the station wagon on the highway. Road.
Polo
Again.
and Marymount.
Maybe. I spend my summer going to art museums. You want to take me to an art museum this summer?
Saints the Light Church.
What's the other one? Linville?
I know Linville, but I don't know where it is off the top of my head. Do you?
No. Excuse me. Pepsi truck. What's that? Connersville Road. That way. Most likely. Well, no, because it's no longer Connersville. If they're in Connersville. Linville is somewhere off of it.
No, I've lost it.
What was that? There was an L1 that disappeared.
Lighton.
Ah.
Linville Road right here.
Nice. Connersville Road again.
And Chad Springs.
Something Springs. So
Okay. Mirror, you gotta move.
It's okay, baby. You just can't lay on the mouse. The mouse is in use. It's not the kind of mouse you hunt. Come here. There you go, baby.
I've lost it now. Might still beat our high score, but there's no way we're beating the high score.
But it might improve ours.
Maybe. It's not looking good at the moment.
This cat is reacting to something.
Yeah, I see on the Connersville Road, so.
Damn. But it's something off of Connersville.
Yeah. But it's also a little dead end, so. Oh my god, cat! You're clawing me when you do that. I'm sorry, but that hurts.
It's so funny. It seems like sometimes they have no idea about the claws. Wintergreen.
Martindale, so we were near here.
Okay. I don't know what that one is. What that one?
Any of them are.
Victoria.
I'm not even sure what way I came from. I think I was heading west.
I thought so as well.
Which, if that's the case, we're gonna have to take a chance.
Okay.
It was Cool Springs Road.
Ah!
And this was heading west. I'm a dumbass.
It's okay. Vogler Drive. Some surprising stuff. Saddlewood and Hopkins. I saw Vienna on the map.
Vienna waits for you.
Sedge Garden again.
In something place.
Yeah, Sedge Garden's over
Mike
there.
can do it. How long is Sedge Garden now?
Not too long.
First place I see, I'm going for it.
Old Winston, Connersville, Sutton Drive, Pope, Buckley, Garden,
Your middle name
Holly.
road.
Nice. Hastings. And then it's
Nope.
wholesale. Field. Ugh. Hidden Creek.
And some private drive.
Yeah, it's tough to find on the map. Something without names. A that parking lot?
It's the fucking college
Yeah,
again.
Drake.
Well,
It's
fucking
Drake
school again.
Yeah, same one.
Not the same location.
No, but same school. Same campus. A bridge, but not the bridge.
Northwest. And then University of Marshall. Oh, look, Asplaw.
Mm-hmm. Indiana Avenue. There's University, there's Marshall, and there's Northwest.
What are we fucking near? There's an overpass right there. Where's the fuck is there an overpass
Maybe
here?
the other way?
No, cause
No.
wait, maybe you may be right. Oh yeah, cause we're facing the university thing north. So there's a fucking overpass back here either.
Yeah.
What the?
I don't know. What is this way?
I don't know. We've already used too much time.
I'm sorry.
I know where we are. I know where we are on the map. We'd get a good score, but
Yeah.
oh, we
Is
had
the
this. It's Stark and
stock again?
Stratford.
Yeah.
I went too far. I got excited.
It's okay.
Give change right
Right
there.
School.
Cobblestone and Walker. You know Walker?
No. What's the school though? Undiscernible.
Julian Gibson Elementary School.
I don't know that either.
Okay, Mary, I'm sorry, but you gotta go find another place, baby. I can't like hold you and deal with what I need to deal with.
I thought I set her down, so she came and jumped on you, and then as soon as you set her down, she came jumping back on me. What was that? Is that a fireplace?
Oh yeah, we're on Academy Street right down, and we're on Gales and Academy.
Which is right
Or
at
on
the
Academy.
Fire department.
Yeah, the fire department on
Like 1 or 2 houses down from it.
Academy.
Yeah.
But I gotta be able to get on it quickly enough. Nice. Robbins and Field. Where was that again? Over here by Kernersville?
Yes.
Robbins was off Kernersville Road, right?
Yes. What are you doing, little crybaby? Huh? Are you taking a nap? Not my fault you didn't take your milk. I gave you your
27th and what?
Oh, 27th is the thing that does the thing, isn't it?
Killcare. We're just west of Killcare on 27th Street.
It's 27th. Ow, Patterson.
Right, we're like here. No! I rushed it!
We're so close, though.
I mean, I gotta rush it to get the score,
Yeah.
but nah, this ain't it. Like, I mean, we're just gonna have to get perfect locations that we just really, really know. Oh, Paddington and Archer.
You know those.
Maybe.
Ow. Paddington, like house down from it.
Facing south.
Nice.
Right
Mountain.
in West Mountain Street. I don't know where this is though.
But we know where Mountain is.
Kind of, but it's a long road. And another.
Wait, the railroads. We've gotten those before, didn't we?
We've gotten those before, didn't we?
Where the railroad is going over the road right before the traffic lights.
Hopkins. Right. Oh, fuck off.
Is this Wake again? Yes.
Z. Smith Reynolds Library.
Oh, yeah. We might be able to do it. Who the fuck is Wake?
Do you see I see Ronaldo Hall.
See a bookstore, residence hall.
See, I don't know the fucking campus. Oh, library.
Nice.
Hold on. What direction are we facing? The library is right behind us, and we're facing west northwest. So probably right there.
Nice. Oh, what did that say?
Yeah, it's the
It's
lake
the
trail.
mall. Yeah. Not Haynes Mall, but the other little mall thing.
Mm-hmm.
By the Burger King.
Yeah. Shut up. Right down here.
Hammocks.
This is gonna kill us though.
We're right behind the hammocks. We're beside it. Maybe a little bit down.
We're like here.
Yeah, maybe. Yes.
Hillendale and
Finland.
fuck
It's
off.
a housing development.
And I just found the dead end.
No matter what, this should be one of our best games.
Well, the problem is we've already got 25,000,
True.
and we're racing the clock.
What's up here? What is this? Hastings Hill.
Where was it?
By Sedge Garden. Those two connect.
They connect?
Yeah, Sedge and Hastings connect. Right there. And then somewhere connected to Hastings. What's the road that's connected to Hastings?
Hillendale.
Okay.
Inland.
Hillendale. Like all right there?
Is it here?
I think so. I mean, we perfected it at the very least.
What was our best? Like 9 minutes and something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna click the X and we can see what's the stats.
No, our best was like 5 something.
Oh,
No,
was it 5 and change?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Let's see.
We definitely moved up.
Yeah, 336.
Nice.
We've got the best time, damn it.
Oh,
Not
wow.
literally.
God, we had to shave off almost a minute of that. That even felt
More
tight.
than a minute.
That was so good, though. Even if our
Yeah.
best time was 5, we shaved off more than a minute.
Yeah.
And at least we're better than poop. Thought we'd do just the United States, though. It's not really a warm-up. What is this?
What?
It's just the way it's high. Look, it all looks different, see?
Interesting.
Like all this.
I kind of remember the medals. But yeah, that other stuff is new. Very interesting.
15 million players, 50,000 plus locations, 78,000 likes. Average score is 11,000.
Wow.
We won't be doing much better than this.
What's our best on here?
25,000, 46 minutes.
Oof. Do you think we can improve that?
We can. It doesn't mean we will.
Fair. That's fair. These people who are doing it in 3 minutes, 30 seconds, pretty much.
May I have a couple jelly beans?
Yes, you do.
I'll give you some of mine. Mine are just ran out here.
a jelly bean. I already offered you one. The cat is checking out the jelly beans. It's jelly beans, not treats.
Any thoughts initially as we go for a sub 46?
Not really.
I'm thinking Florida.
Okay. I'm thinking potentially southeast. And now I am seeing some palm-like trees.
Yeah, if not Florida, then someplace coastal. This looks coastal to me.
Yeah.
I know we're not dead on the coast, but it looks like areas look as you approach the coast.
I agree.
From my
We've got
experience,
some
anyway.
signs coming up. Yes, I would say this is Florida.
Yeah.
Tampa and Naples.
Well, if we're not looking for a perfect score, we can get on with this quickly. 87th Street, but we're not in Tampa. We're not in Naples.
The cat is trying to climb into the window and has confused herself. Either that or spotted something. Yeah, we're just near the two. So I'm saying this is 75.
This is.
Yeah.
So what? I wonder what we're on now. I guess we're just on a regular street. We're not on a highway or anything.
Tampa. Which way are we headed?
We're personally heading west on this highway. Hold on, I didn't see which. Okay, north to Tampa, south to Naples. So we must be south of Tampa, obviously.
Yes, and north of the other one.
Yeah, I don't even know where Naples is.
I don't remember.
As far as Florida, it's not. It's way down there. So we're in between these two.
There's the 75.
Yeah, I know.
Marked on the map. Fruitville.
What if we check around here? Because we're in some sort of a city area with numbered streets.
Alright, Siesta Key.
We could kind of just cruise down. Because, hold on. I think this was 87th Street.
Yeah.
If this is down 87th Street, we could just cruise
Until we
75
find
until we find 87th Street.
Yeah.
In theory, if there's more than likely if there's an exit to get on 75, then 75 is going to have an exit to get on this street. No, where are the actual road signs? This is where we started. Okay, no, we were crossing 87th Street.
Okay.
And
What were we on?
SR State Road 70, I guess.
I guess. Did you see that blue car?
No. Oh, yeah. It's like maybe a Mustang or no, it's a Chevy. So
I swear we saw a very similar car and I commented on its shade on another
some
map.
kind of muscle car.
Okay.
For all I know, that's what Camaros look like nowadays.
So State Road 70 and 87th Street.
Yeah. This could take a while.
Hawkins Road. Water.
Obviously, we're not out in the middle of nowhere.
That's fact.
We're in a relatively built-up area.
North Venice. I can't read that.
Moon Drive.
I watched a video on the history of Sloppy Joes this morning.
Interesting. Well, we could easily be up in here.
Apparently they were popularized in like the 30s and 40s, I believe. And so in the video is talking about,
May I ask what that has to do with the map we're playing?
because of one of the names I saw on the map.
Sumter Boulevard.
Nice. About how during Prohibition and whatnot, people would go down to Havana to drink and everything. And there was a very famous bar called Sloppy Joe's. But apparently it would become well known for sandwiches. And that's one of the theories as to where Sloppy Joe's came from. But it's nothing can actually be confirmed as to where the hell Sloppy Joe's came from.
You know, the thing is, I guess if the signs on the street are saying State Road 70, that's probably what we're going to see on the map.
Ooh, lots of water. Bird key.
Long Island?
Interesting.
I guess we could go back to the map and look around some more.
How far are we from Naples at this point?
Still a good little ways away.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any distance signs. I'd have to actually get on 75. We could get on 75 and, see if it starts showing signs like, hey, Naples is...
Was it this way or the other way?
It's this way.
Okay.
And by this way, I mean it might have been the other way.
What's that road?
Braden Run.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is where we started.
Ah.
If I'm not mistaken. Actually, we could look around for stuff here, see if there's any,
Anything to tell us the city or the town?
Hi, Jet Pinky.
Hi! What's up?
Do you want to go toward Tampa or do you want to go toward Naples?
Let's go towards Tampa.
Alright.
If we can. Water. There's a lot of water in Florida. Water. What was that noise, cat?
We're at mile 217.
Okay. That doesn't tell me anything.
No, but there should be mile markers. There are mile markers. And the exit numbers correspond with the mile numbers.
Really?
Yeah. So we got a ways to go. We're way too far south. Seems like we're close to where we started looking. What did I say? 217?
Mm-hmm.
217.
Nice.
State roads. Oh, it's that, like an actual highway number.
I see. Makes sense.
So then we're just down. There's 87th Street and there's Braden Run. I believe that was where we started.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying because that's what I told you.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be good enough on the U.S. map.
Yeah.
This one is not going to be as easy. Northwest 11th Avenue and Newport Street. Well, this could be any town, USA.
It could be.
Rhode Island. I don't know. I have no real feeling at this point. Wait, what was it again? 11th and Newport, right?
Yeah, I was thinking up that way or maybe Midwestern.
No real giveaways for my eyes yet, at least.
Yeah. That's what that says.
Nothing to identify what state we're in.
Right.
It's not enough to go on.
Yeah.
What do we got over there? Is that a...
It's something.
$208. Do you know that area code?
No.
8th Street.
Yeah,
Cherry Lane.
Very, very common.
The 8th Street will help us narrow it down if we can figure out the city we're in.
Yes.
It doesn't help us narrow down the actual city or state.
Am I seeing mountains in the distance?
It does seem like it.
There's mountains in most places.
Bear.
Nice.
Where bear? There bear. Okay, does any of this stuff have anything?
2, 8.
Idaho.
Nice. This is a Chinese school.
So we have our state.
Alright.
Yeah, Idaho. But
Is there like a Cherry Heights or something like that in Idaho?
I'm guessing, but I don't know where it is, and I don't think we're gonna find it that easily.
Yeah, you never know.
Is there Missouri and Idaho?
Maybe.
No, Missoula. So I mean, again,
Is in Montana.
we could. Is it?
I think so.
It's close.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't,
like right there.
I can't really see the border all that well. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Like right there next to Lolo. Okay, let's see. Bellevue, Haley,
There's-
Sun Valley.
There's too much here.
Maybe. Or Nampa.
Okay, would it be cheating if you just pulled up Google Maps? Don't
And
type
looked-
anything in. Just
Yeah, but
zoom
just
in so
look.
you can just look for
I
locations.
feel like it's not. Both considering the fact that I'm visually impaired and being that close to the TV kind of hurts.
I'm gonna cruise some more.
Okay, you do that. I'll let you know what I find on the map.
That feels like cheating.
It's not. Because we're playing together. I mean, if we were actually doing co-op, you could be going through while I was looking at the map.
But we're not doing co-op. You're too cheap to pay for that.
Yes, I am.
So 208 is an Idaho area code.
Good to know.
Write that down. We should just have a list. We should
We
make
should
a
have a
list of area
notebook.
codes. We won't actually go research them, but anytime we figure one out playing, we can add it to the list. That doesn't feel like cheating.
Okay.
Except that it kind of does.
To some degree, maybe.
What the? Can we? I can't. Why can't I
Are
go
there
any
mountains
further?
in Idaho?
Yes.
I can't see the fucking borders on this map.
I can't even tell what is mountains and what isn't mountains on this map. I'm embarrassed to say. I guess this stuff is mountainy.
Idaho Panhandle.
Man, there's mountains here. Anyway, I can't go any further this way, Alex. I can't go any further toward the mountains, see?
Oh, man. Why, Google?
Horses.
Horses! I love horses.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, it's one horse here in the front. There's one behind it, but then their tail blends in with their face.
I see.
And they also have a large amount of legs. What was that?
I don't know.
Scoop, skeep, potato, scoop, skeep, potato. Willow tree.
Who the fuck is the Idaho border?
Trailer park.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm back to the bear.
This border between Idaho and Montana is ridiculous.
It's around where we started, so I guess I'll head this way.
Rigby.
I don't think we're beating that 46 minutes. Not if we want a perfect score.
In Aberdeen.
Aberdeen's Washington, isn't it?
Apparently there's also one in Idaho.
Interesting. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Aberdeen is where Daniel Bryan's from.
Nice.
Or Brian Danielson, sorry.
There's also a Rendell, Idaho. And there's a Rendell, North Carolina, so.
Yeah, but I feel like it's less common for...
The big ones to be repeated.
Or for places very close to be the same name. Unless you have a place like Kansas City where it's actually the same city.
There's
This says Meridian Library. I don't know if that means the name of the town is Meridian.
I have no idea.
It could be, but it certainly wouldn't have to be.
Yeah. There's a city in Idaho named Dick Shooter.
Find a highway or something.
Snake
What did I say about Missouri?
What?
Yeah, Missouri right there. I don't know what it means in this context, but
I don't know either, but it is Missouri something.
I thought there was a Missouri here originally, remember? But it turned out to be Missoula, and it turned out to be in Montana.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily think I've discovered anything, but... Yeah, anyway.
There doesn't seem to be much in Idaho's mountains. Like, there's just literally nothing on this map. No roads, no houses.
Mm-hmm. You're looking for houses in the mountains?
No, just Idaho's mountains just seem empty.
Chicago connection.
I zoomed in more and I
think
see
Idaho's
McDonald's
having an identity
also.
crisis.
Probably.
Idaho mountain touring.
Maybe this is why Google didn't go into Idaho's mountains.
Well, other than ascertaining that we're in Idaho and finding very little.
Does nobody live in the fucking Idaho Panhandle?
I mean, why would you? Unless you want to be part of a militia or something.
I mean, it seems like at the very top of Idaho, some things are happening. Like, as you get more north. But yeah, like a decent chunk of that just has nothing. No, I
I've seen Meridian. This is the second time we've seen Meridians. That's leading me to think that may be the name of the town or the county.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if it's the county, that does mean Moscow.
I've not seen any of the above. It's just like a good chunk of Idaho and Montana just been left alone relatively. Because, like, damn, I even just accidentally clicked somewhere in Montana and Google was like, yeah, I have no fucking idea what's there.
Oh, it says Sheridan. Damn. I saw it in, like, oh, Meridian? No. Dubois.
I thought you said Viridian for a minute, and I was confused while we were discussing greed.
Oh, Meridian. Bam. Right here near Boise.
Nice!
Alright, we got this. We had 8th Street, I believe.
Are they laid out like a grid?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, if you zoom in enough, it's not. But, like, all the big roads are a grid. See? Oh my god. The big roads are a grid.
Okay. Unfortunately, I only see up to 3rd Street.
Aw, damn it, Idaho. Did we get a cherry lane?
Yes.
Okay, 3rd, 4th.
Does look
Oh, I
like
found it on my map.
found Cherry Avenue.
I found Cherry Lane and 8th Street intersecting.
Yeah, I haven't found 8th Street yet.
This way.
Oh, they're counting. Why are they counting up going this
Nobody
direction?
knows. You might have to zoom in a bit, but it's one of the.
That feels wrong to me. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, that's not where we started. Cherry Lane Dental. I think we're back up in here somewhere. Let's
Oh yeah, one.
11th and Newport Street.
Okay, so probably after. Yeah, probably. Like that. Well, that's
Newport
close.
Court. It's got to be it though, right?
Probably. No.
It does say street.
Yeah.
Well, but here's
There's
what
another 11th that way.
was there.
That doesn't. Oh my gosh. 11th. What are you doing?
I have a feeling this is it though.
Probably it. Oh, there's more 11th.
Yeah, but we're getting much further away from where we were, and I didn't go that far to get to the other stuff. Watch, I'll here. Let me go back to where we were, and I just came.
We were right by 8th. So.
I'm heading south on 11th, and before long, I'm right out here at Cherry Lane. So that blue building in the distance is on Cherry Lane, and the dentist's office is right there.
Yeah. Okay. Who's probably correct in just something is something.
So there's got to be. Even that feels too far back, though. I don't feel like I clicked that much.
Apparently we did.
The thing is, sometimes it's hard to judge scale on here. It was, in fact, correct.
Where did my phone go?
Okay, this
Horses!
could be a lot of places, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe not New York City.
Not city, but could be state.
No, I don't think these are the right trees for upstate New York.
I don't know. I haven't looked at upstate.
I think
New
this
York
is
too
either
much.
we're either in the south or in the northwest.
What?
Is my guess.
Flips Lane.
You know why? Why does someone make a map and think this is a good location for a whole country? When you know you're in the country and you have to narrow it down, why does this?
Maybe they just click every pin of it.
Well, screw them. Take your time and really cultivate your. You know, I'm gonna play a board game. Not right now.
Yeah.
I would like the stream board games, though. It just seems like an inconvenient setup.
Probably.
But
at least for the moment.
I'd like to play that Monopoly. I know we got some new board games, didn't we? What did we get? We got the Blockbuster game.
Got a new
And an
Cards
expansion
Against
for cards.
Humanity.
I know. You reckon we could talk about it? Reckon we could talk about it into a board game night?
Possibly.
Probably not. Probably not, because Gabby was like, I got stuff to do.
So apparently some new game released while we were streaming. Well, a remake of a game released while
Something
we were
I
streaming.
care about?
It's Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
It's a remake of Oblivion. Phillipstown. Are you okay?
No, I was just giving you a chance in case you wanted a screenshot
No.
for later.
Is that a cemetery over there?
Mm-hmm.
The trailer park.
Alabama.
I accidentally clicked on Yucatan, Mexico.
It looks like it says Empire, Alabama.
Alabama.
I have no idea where Empire is. So, but we do have a state at least.
Yes, we do. I know nothing about Alabama.
I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know where the big cities are, but
Yeah. All I know about Alabama has to do with some of my friends.
you got
so.
any more of those jelly beans?
Yes.
I have a feeling this Empire is not a very large place.
Yeah, probably not. There is a lot in Alabama, apparently. At Meridianville. Athens. Just Wilson Lake and the Tennessee River. Lexington, Salem, Littleville. Belmar, Burger Tree.
There's a Detroit in Alabama.
Jasper. Fayette.
Unfortunately, not only do I not know where Empire is, I don't even know what area of Alabama I should be looking in.
Yeah. I mean, if we keep traveling, we might find something. Was it Greensboro, Alabama? Pennington, Thomasville, Dickinson.
Although they said oops at first.
Evergreen.
It's evergreen. Oh, what to do? Do I just keep scanning all the small towns of Alabama? Or do I go for some more clues?
I think we should look for some more clues. Fitzpatrick.
Egypt. If we could get Gabby out here, I'd pay for you guys both to have another membership just so we could do some multiplayer all together.
Nice. We'd have to get Gabby out here, though.
I know. That's why I qualified it by saying if we could get Gabby out here.
Because you know it's extremely unlikely and you won't have to spend any money.
It's like $5. I don't mind spending the money. Just me and you doing it didn't seem all that different from what we're already doing. If we get Gabby out here and compete 3 ways again.
Yeah.
Or 2-on-1, do the different stuff we used to do, it seemed more worth it. Finding nothing of any value as far as ascertaining exactly where in Alabama we might be.
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of look like I'm going uphill, so maybe we could be up in the mountains, but...
Maybe. We could also be
should be,
near
like, up
mountains
here.
without actually being too close to mountains.
But
If that makes any
I just
sense.
don't know. That's where I went already. Still the question remains, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
What would you?
Dogs.
Nice. Little doggies playing. Little doggy in the road.
More than nowhere. Oh, that's just the end. So we've
Well,
come to the end of the road. All I know is that we're in a small town. We're like out in the country.
Yeah. I feel as though that could be a decent portion of Alabama.
It's possible we're near the mountains, but that's just possible. I'm sure there are hills in plenty of places. I don't know, Alex. How are you feeling?
Like we're somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Alabama.
Apparently there's a Hustleville, Alabama.
Okay.
Amazon Hope Thrift Store.
Not what I would have expected.
I doubt this will yield any particularly promising results, but it's the one direction we haven't gone.
One direction?
And it didn't yield anything. It couldn't even say like southeastern Alabama or anything like that. It's just...
We need to find the main road of this town and get out of this town.
So you just want me to just like keep clicking, keep clicking.
Sorry.
Just keep going. Nope. You think you've gone far enough, you haven't even started. And the road ends again. Dogs. Dog gone.
Dogs.
And there's got to be something around here. Everybody's not just growing and slaughtering their own food.
That's absolutely what they're doing.
There's got to be some sort of medical services and pharmacological. I fucking hate this place. The worst place in the world. Empire, Alabama. Worst place in the world. Just kidding. I don't know anything about it. It's just a shitty GEO GUESSR location.
Do apartments tend to do inspections?
I don't know, Lexi. I've never lived in an apartment.
Me neither.
I know.
Yeah. I've stolen the mouse. That's not the right button. Shit. No, this way. There we go. No, that's not what I meant to do. Shit. Go that way. Hi. I accidentally jumped onto another road. That's the road you were going on, over there.
I was doing what? Oh well, I don't think it much matters. Yo, what's up? And that's
Dead
a dead
end.
end.
It's all dead ends.
Empire, Alabama.
It's that one neighborhood, but an entire town in the middle of Alabama. They have gray bins.
I just want to get out of Alabama. But I really wanted a good score, too.
I understand.
Tiny bridge.
There's a little tiny ridge.
Doesn't help me identify where an Alabama empire is, however.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we're back to Phillipstown Road and the
yeah,
cemetery.
the cemetery and everything.
I don't...
Wait, so we were already on that road before?
What?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I went back to start and tried to find
okay.
something else because this didn't really glean anything other than being in Empire, Alabama. I feel like we're just going to be in this map forever if we want to get a good score. I mean, I got the state.
Yeah.
Any more than that, it's almost just going to be dumb luck at this point. I can't find any major roads or businesses.
I guess I could have been sitting here with the Google map trying to find Empire, Alabama.
No, it's fine. I don't believe we went this way earlier, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to be yielding much.
Yeah.
Even like a state highway or something. You know, give us something.
There's nothing in this town.
Like, none of this stuff is helping me. It's not even like Central Alabama's biggest little church.
So it's just a bunch of random churches. Churches, random houses, trailer parks, clubs.
Change of seasons. Seasons change and so do I. You need not wonder why. This is just endless nothingness. I don't even know what the scoring is like on the U.S. map enough that, okay, well, if I put it here, we're going to be in the state at least. But the thing is, Alabama's a relatively large state. So if I went down near Mobile and it was up here near Huntsville, it's like,
Yeah.
nah, that ain't happening. I mean, if I had to guess, I'm just going to plop it in the center, of course.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't know what part of Alabama we're in.
But either way, we would not be perfecting it. Unless we got really
Unless we
lucky.
just really dumb luck, yeah. And at this point, even if we get the 5,000, I don't think we're improving much on our best score.
There's mountains in the distance.
I don't know. There's a lot of trees.
I told you I
There's
thought
big
we could
trees
be
on
up
the
near the
hill.
mountains because the way we were going up in the hills.
Uh-huh.
And I know there are mountains up near Huntsville. And up here.
I guess, like, somewhere up here.
Yeah, I kind of want to if I'm going to just... But then again, like I said, if it's further south, it's going to hurt. Don't... What are you doing? Don't be...
Breaking out the other map.
Oh, I gotta zoom in. What's this, Empire?
Uh-huh.
Let me zoom in as much as I can without losing the state of Alabama. Probably gonna have to zoom in more. Because that didn't tell me shit.
Town Creek.
There's a Hamilton, and towards the other side of the state, there's an Alexander City.
That could very well just be coincidence.
It probably is. Speed. There's a fake bill and a note.
Dilworth Memorial Free Will Baptist. Is that saw blade?
What?
I'm not totally sure that's a saw blade.
Okay. Budget.
Wait, Phillips something cemetery of Dilworth?
What the fuck?
So we left Empire and moved to Dilworth now?
It was that a county.
Either. I still don't know where any of it is, so.
And what's with all the Philip? In Asheville. On a golf course.
Lots of cemeteries up here. You see this?
Interesting. And concerning. I don't know why it's concerning, but it is.
I mean, lots of cemeteries.
What gallery?
Yeah, I'm still just hoping to locate Dilworth or.
Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had no luck yet. Princeton. Till I've made it up to the border.
I did not want to spend this much time on the U.S. map.
I didn't want to spend this much time in Alabama.
I didn't know you'd ever been to
I
Alabama.
have not been. And I'm not sure it's on my list currently. Long Island, Alabama.
There's a, what, was it Florida?
Yeah.
Son of a Long Island.
This
This is the second Bethel Baptist Church I've seen.
I'm currently at the Georgia border.
I mean, if I was going to go somewhere in Alabama, it would not be some tiny little town. It'd be like, you know, Mobile or
Yeah.
Birmingham.
The big one.
What?
Montgomery.
You think Montgomery's bigger than Birmingham or Mobile?
I've heard of Montgomery.
And Mobile's down on the coast at least.
True. Figure there's probably some historical stuff that could be interesting. Choco Loco. Fruit Coast. I'm still in Alabama, right? Yeah. Goddamn. There's an AI Alabama.
Alright. I don't know. How much more? Look. I don't think we're going to get a perfect score today.
I don't think we are either.
I'm not saying we couldn't. It's just a matter of how much time do we want to spend. Yeah, Dilworth. So apparently we've moved from Empire to Dilworth.
Amazing. I haven't found either one of those.
It's not entirely surprising. I don't think either one of them is particularly large.
I found Bacon Level.
Bacon?
Bacon Level. Fredonia. 5 points. Multiple.
Got construction ahead.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Sounds like there's construction or something outside.
I think somebody's doing some yard work.
Probably. It's that season.
It's the time of the season. Oh, wait.
What?
It's not gonna help. It's just something cute. Stony Phillips. Is that where all the other Phillips come from? Is it all about Stony Phillips?
Is Columbus in Georgia or Alabama?
Cows.
Cows! I love cows.
House cow.
Okay, I think technically Columbus is in Georgia.
There's a Columbus in Georgia.
But it's literally right there on the border. It's also a Coca-Cola Space Science Center.
We just passed Duck Lane.
Nice.
Yeah,
Museum of Wonder drive-thru.
Isn't one of the space centers like down around Mobile
Maybe.
in Alabama? I may be wrong about that.
There's an Omaha, Georgia.
Well, there's an Omaha, Nebraska too. That doesn't help me figure out where in Alabama we are.
That is fact. Holy fucking fuck.
Oh, and now we've made it to Summerton.
Oh gosh damn. Smut Eye.
It did not say Smut Eye.
No, that's what my map has found.
Oh.
Is Smut Eye, Alabama.
You know, this is definitely Summerton. So I found 3 towns now, and I can't find any of them on the map.
Oh, what are you doing, Alabama?
Brilliant. Did I just see what I think? Yeah, Booger Tree.
Yeah. This is... Now I've reached another border. Watch, it was like just on the outskirts of one of the bigger places. What's the most recent one you found? Summerton?
Summerton, yeah. Summit O-N. But only, I think just 1 M. It's not 2 M's like the actual word summit.
Okay. What the fuck, Alabama?
We have 3 towns to go on, and I can't find a single one of them. Which doesn't surprise me, because they do not seem to be very big towns. And I don't even know what part of Alabama in which to start looking.
Okay, they were completely separate, but I found a Taylor, Alabama, and a Swift, Alabama.
Of course you did.
And a Barnwell.
I don't even know the significance of that.
Yeah, neither do the viewers.
Possum Trot.
Possum.
This feels in Rabbitown. This seems like where we should be. Hey, Booker T City. Okay, is there a 5th Avenue in Saks?
What?
I found Saks. I want to know if there's a 5th Avenue here.
Sims Chapel.
Probably 5th Street. I don't think there's a 5th Avenue. Walnut Avenue.
Big B.
I thought this said Chocobo at first.
Chocoloco. Chapel Hill.
Alright, Alex, how good of a score do you want? Or do you want me just to go?
At this point, you just go wherever you want. Because Alabama's on something. I found a Cuba, Alabama. I found Sumterville. Not what we were looking for.
Oh, I found Bacon Level again.
I found West Green, but I don't see green. Knoxville.
I wouldn't.
Vienna. I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, you're fine.
Memphis.
Are you up Tennessee now?
No, I'm still in Alabama.
Okay, there's a Memphis, Alabama as well. Because I mean, Memphis, Tennessee is not far from Alabama.
Yeah, I found both Knoxville and Memphis in Alabama.
All right. Dothan. I know that. I know Dothan, Alabama from something. I think there's somebody from there. Or Enterprise, Ozark.
Oh, another Columbus.
I have a feeling we're up in northern Alabama. But if I'm wrong and it's like southern Alabama, it's just gonna kill our score.
Beaverton.
Relatively speaking, I mean it's not gonna do
William.
damage to our score.
Detroit. Twin. Glen Allen. I'm back to Hamilton. Bear Creek. Phil Campbell.
Phil can't bowl? Is that what you said?
No. Campbell.
Well, if you don't really care about our score,
Bloody Springs.
I guess I'm just gonna go up here in northeastern Alabama.
Pride. Alright. Belmont Mansion.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. It'd been so messed up if I suddenly found it.
It was, yeah, it wasn't super south.
It's
a
near
little
Birmingham.
northwest of, well, relatively near. Okay, there's Empire and Summerton. Hold on. Scroll out. Yeah, see, I had to go tighter than that to find it.
Yeah, I zoomed in towards Birmingham, but nowhere enough, it seems.
And then I don't see the other one, so I wonder if that was a county or something. Dill something, remember?
Yeah.
But if I was going this way,
There's a duh. We almost made it.
I found
into...
Phillips Chapel.
Nice.
I mean, not a bad score.
Yeah. We almost made it into Alabama.
Alright. Virginia Avenue. Does not mean we're in Virginia, though. Doesn't mean we're not at the same time. Chocobo would be a good name for a town, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm from Chocobo, West Virginia. I don't know why I went West Virginia, but Chocobo, Indiana. Chocobo, California. I assume you don't know a 903 area code.
No. I don't believe I do. Loves.
Not seeing anything there. So one thing about, if you're on the world map, then at least you can look for things like, besides trying to identify the language, of course.
Yeah.
I might say Oklahoma right there. But then again, that this is an ad for an app,
Oklahoma
so
City.
okay, but that doesn't mean that's where we are.
It looks like Oklahoma City, okay. AKA
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
But that doesn't mean that's where we are. That just the app thing has that
Yeah.
advertised, and
But it could be, so it's something to remember.
yeah, definitely.
Commerce. Not too long.
Yeah, but what I was saying was, if you're on the world map, of course, you can find like internet domains. Really help you narrow it down. You don't get that in the U.S. We don't have like .nc and .al.
Imagine if we did. That would be interesting.
I don't think we're in Oak City. I don't necessarily
Probably
think we're not either. I'm just like,
If we are, I feel like we're definitely not in the middle of it.
I feel like that would be too easy.
Ferris
Yeah.
wheel. Ooh, obviously.
We got what, Virginia Avenue and Commerce. Commerce could be a fairly major road. Yeah, I haven't seen any numbered streets yet. I was trying to read the billboard, but the billboard changed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I think Tyler is in Oklahoma.
Coming soon, Tyler.
I think there is a Tyler. I think there is a Tyler, Oklahoma.
Cool.
I don't know why I think that, but it just feels like something I've heard.
It's very possible. I'm not personally familiar with it, but you tend to know more than me.
I'm not seeing one. Of course, I'm still pretty tight in here.
Is that a turtle? No, turtle.
There's Tulsa. Oh, I was not thinking of Tulsa. I was definitely thinking of Tyler, whether I'm right about it being in Oklahoma or not. I do feel like I've heard of a city named Tyler recently. Oh, wait. We're in Texas.
Ah.
I see Texas.
Tyler,
signs.
Texas.
There you go. That sounds even more right.
Double T.
But I wonder if it's near the border somewhere. I don't see any kind of Tyler right offhand. There's a place right on the border here called Texhoma.
Interesting. Makes sense, but interesting.
I do have some highway signs here that I can look at in just a moment. There's so goddamn many highways in Texas, though.
Texas is big.
It's too big. We need to split it up.
Okay.
Time for 52 states, at least.
Minimum. What does that mean? We're cutting it into at least 3.
Yeah, that's true. But we'd only have 1 if we cut it in half.
Yeah. 52 kind of sounds better than 51, though. Unless we're cutting it in half and getting another state somewhere.
Then we'd have 1 state for every week of the year.
Yeah.
Well, Puerto Rico's welcome, but I don't know if they really want statehood.
Yeah. If they do, though.
850, 2767, and 323.
What the fuck? Texas, are you okay?
That's why I hate looking for highways in Texas. Like, if it's an interstate, no problem, but...
Texas is not okay. That's the state above them.
Somebody has to have put that on a shirt or a bumper sticker or something at some point. Texas is not okay. I know there's a bit of a rivalry there. Somebody has to have done that at some point.
If not,
we need to do it and start selling it, like, right now.
Yes.
I don't want to look for these highways.
I don't blame you. My eyes aren't sure that they can. I don't want to know how tiny those numbers have to be on.
And see, I'm assuming we're near the border because we've seen, like, the Oklahoma truck, but
they
it doesn't mean that we are. Yeah.
Wellington.
All I know for sure is that we're in Texas.
Mm-hmm. But these highway numbers might be some of the best things we get.
And I don't think there's necessarily much rhyme or reason to the numbering of highways. Like, if you're in a city and you find, like, 1st Street, 2nd Street, you can follow them along.
Mm-hmm.
But the highways don't tend to work quite that same way. What was that? That was a 3-something. 317.
Loop 323. What the fuck is loop? Like, I understand it, but I don't think I've ever seen that sign.
$363. Okay, I'm not doing this just on highways. There's just no way. There's just too many in Texas. I think there is a Tyler, Texas. I think you're right.
Okay.
But the thing is, how big is it? Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How zoomed in am I gonna have to be? There it is, right there.
Nice.
Just southeast of Dallas.
I love that.
Alright, now give me something. Bless you.
Thank
The
you.
sneeze is not what I was looking for.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Virginia and Commerce, what we were on originally.
Okay.
And here's 323. Yeah, see, it looks like it loops around Tyler. And then what other highways were nearby?
Good question.
Oh, did I move? Darn it. $850 and $27.67. I'm finding nothing.
I'm sorry. I blame Texas.
Oh, Commerce Street and Virginia Avenue.
Okay. We found it.
North Virginia, East Commerce. There we go. 6 yards.
Yay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I don't know that street name's really going to help much. Lidger Wood in Cortland. Nothing jumping. Got an interesting selection of trees. Oh, might have some mountains over there.
Mountains.
This could be California.
Cali. I see nothing.
Upholstery.
487.
Monday through Friday.
That's a regular phone number, not even an area code though.
A&E Upholstery.
Something furniture.
Nice. Too much neighborhood. Can't tell what it says down there.
Looks like 509. Do you know that at all? Damn it.
Sorry.
One of these days we're gonna learn some area codes. I almost said zip codes. Those would also be of use, but you don't often see the zip codes. Well, I guess you do sometimes. If you find like a truck or something. 9:16 a.m. Wait, 105 degrees? Oof. South.
Southwest, probably.
Probably.
Foothills, so still near mountains. At the very least, we gotta figure out the state.
Yeah. And we will. Oh, did you see that artwork on that building?
No.
You have to go back. It's on the side of that building. That's neat.
Washington,
Nice.
Eastern region. So Eastern Washington.
Alright. That's something. That's the state.
Oh, there was a truck. Yeah, that one.
Feds.
It
Washington,
doesn't-
Idaho, Montana.
Gee, thanks.
It was extremely helpful.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. It's from Washington.
Jack in the Box.
Could be wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right.
Nice.
Cougar fan. I think that's Washington State.
Okay.
I don't know where Washington State is, other than in Washington, of course.
Yeah.
It's that Eastern Washington, right?
Yeah.
Could be Spokane.
Maybe. I don't know much about Washington, honestly. I don't know as much as I maybe should.
Spokane Community College. If I had to guess, I'd say Spokane, but I'm not seeing them right offhand. And we didn't see the school itself, so that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean we're in whatever city the school is located in. See, there's a stadium here. That could be their stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, it says Spokane Indians. It's a baseball team, probably minor leagues. Okay, well, that's fine.
The cat has turned her back on us.
Island style. Wallaroos Overstock.
Okay.
Sure, there's a lot of wallabies and kangaroos in Washington.
I mean, if they were gonna be somewhere in America.
Why would they fucking be in Washington?
I don't know. Somewhere on that coast. Honestly, California would be more likely, but I mean, once they make it that far, who knows where they're going. What is with that building? That's what's with it. We need some water.
Maybe, but that wouldn't necessarily be much to go on.
Oh, good Phil.
Yeah, I mean, we already know we're near mountains, so.
Bridgeport. Interesting. Back in time.
I thought that said Pecker. Found the Denny's.
Nice. Another very interestingly styled building.
Spokane.
Awesome. So we're most likely in it. Slight chance we're just near it, but
What street are we on? Haven't even bothered to pay attention to that at all. Ooh, an Adam and Eve store.
there's an Adam and Eve not that far from Winston.
Yeah, I think they're from North Carolina.
Nice. I think it's just relatively out for good.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
I'm seeing
going into
Spokane
mountains
again,
or
so I'm
something.
feeling like
Yeah.
we're in Spokane.
There's a couple other stores like that. There's one we've passed by for cons that has a drive-through.
Division and this could be tough though. Oh, Gonzaga's in Spokane. I didn't realize that.
I'm not even familiar with it, so I think I saw an art museum though.
Numbered streets would be nice. I haven't seen any of those though. Well, we could just take an Alabama here.
I mean, at least we know the city, and where said city is.
And we're already not going to get it perfect, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like a fairly major street, but
Dutch Bros.
could be a fairly major street in a lot of different areas.
Calico Kitchen.
I don't know how lucky I'm going to be to actually come across it somewhere. What direction am I heading in? Heading north, so at least orients the street for me. You see, oh, Division Street right here.
Nice.
Of course, it's not where we started, but
Whoopie balls.
at the moment it just says 4100 north.
Great.
But this is not where we started, so. Oh yeah, we're near the Spokane River. You're asking about water. And Canada Island. Okay, so let's. I guess we'll go back to start. Oh, yeah, Elijah Wood and. Not Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood and Cortland. And we were heading north, so we were probably back down here. I don't remember seeing any freaking numbered streets, though.
I'm seeing numbered streets.
No, I see them here, but I'm saying I didn't see them when we were on the actual satellite map. Or street view map.
I thought that said Gandalf. It says Grand Office.
And there's Ian McKellen Street. Ugh.
Wait, can you open this up real quickly? Okay. I lost track of Division, but I see it over there now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we eventually ended up on Division. We didn't start on Division.
Yes.
I thought this was the direction. Oh, yeah, because there's the upholstery place. I'm trying to figure out how we made it to Division.
I understand.
I don't think this is where we went, honestly. I think I turned at some other juncture. Mayfair and Euclid. I should have just turned around on Division Street and tried to work my way back.
It's okay.
Because I don't even think I'm going the right way now. All I know for sure is we were heading north up Division. I'm not even sure, you know. I didn't notice anything on the map that I remember seeing. As far as trying to figure out how we got here. I don't recall crossing the river.
Me neither.
Oh, that's right. At some point we found that I turned near that Starbucks, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jack in the Box. Did see a Jack in the Box.
We did.
Oh, and the Starbucks right there.
Yeah.
Foothills Drive. I remember being on Foothills Drive. There's Mayfair.
I made the comment about Starbucks being from Washington, possibly.
Ligerwood, right here. Ligerwood and Cortland. Bam.
Yay!
1 yard.
Nice.
Look at that. Just one location off. Save 40%. That's not a bad deal, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't put in my billing information and everything here on stream, though, so...
Yeah, I'd have to change the thing if you want me to.
What am I paying right now?
I don't know.
I guess, am I paying more than $5? I thought I was paying like $5 a month.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah, pay for 7 months, get 5 months free. It's a good deal.
For just USD a month. Billed annually. Upgrade. $35.88.
It's tempting.
Yeah. You just have to say if you want me to go.
Nah, it's fine. Maybe they'll offer it to me again later.
Alright. Fair chance that they will, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here.
Oh, yeah.
So. Alright, we were going to see about a movie map. I also want to try the wrestling map again.
Alright.
Before we get out of here for the day. Pro wrestling venues. I did not perfect it last time. Number 11, that's not bad. There are some perfect scores, though. So we got stuck at that one in England. That really hurt us.
Yes.
We were inside this last time.
Oh, were we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know.
It was our first location last time. It was so neat to see inside of it. In fact, I used that for the thumbnail for the video on demand.
Nice.
Oh, I had a lot of trouble. We did not perfect it, though. I had trouble finding it. Obviously, we found Guadalajara. But finding the Coliseum took a little bit of work.
Well, we put in a bit of work.
In fact, it was something at which we didn't succeed. Ugh. That's all I have to say right now is ugh. Don't think either one of those are it. I'm almost thinking... maybe not. Darn it, I really want to perfect this. And this is I keep talking about making this map myself, and this is definitely one of the locations I would put on here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was a little... we went closer just to the center of Guadalajara because we couldn't find it. And I feel like it was a little south of where we went, but I may be misremembering. And the more I zoom in, the more stuff shows up. So help me look here. It's probably one of these purple ones.
Okay.
As opposed to the green for the stadiums, because it's the Coliseum, but Arena Coliseo is what we're looking for.
Yes.
And things like...
something has disappeared.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. Oh, more stuff. This place is just densely packed.
Oh my gosh. There's so much.
And I can't even keep it on the map.
Uh-huh.
Why must we constantly get this location and also not be able to remember where it was?
That I don't know.
Other than being in Guadalajara. Ugh. Mikey remembers. Unfortunately for us, she does not speak English.
Yes.
So many locations, and they keep disappearing and moving.
There's a lot going on in this area. What are those streets?
Yeah, I guess I could look around, see if I could find something. That's cool though. Even if I can find a street sign though, and even if I can read it, it still doesn't mean I'm able to find that street.
Unless we've seen it already, but it's, fairly noticeable. What does that say?
It says Mexico, Chapala, CDE, Autobuses, AV Revolution. Guadalajara Centro is that way. Zoologico is that way. Cal's Revolution. Cal's Independencia. Nogales. There's a lot of streets here though, man.
Yeah.
There's, CALZ seems to be like
One of the things.
a popular precursor on names here. I'm not exactly sure what it means.
Yeah, all I know is that I saw like the numbered streets with the C's. Fuck, the cat just bit me.
Wish I knew exactly how big Guadalajara was too. I guess definitely the gray area.
Yeah. Probably a little bit more than that, honestly, but I don't know for sure.
But then again, when you're zoomed in, it's hard to know exactly how far you've gone.
That's very true.
I just don't know. I just recall not being able to find it, so we just kind of centered it in Guadalajara, and then I thought it was a little...
Just slightly off center.
Not necessarily. I think it was just south of where we picked.
Ah.
As far as how far south. As far as exactly where we picked even, I don't remember for sure. And you see, every time I zoom in, I'm finding more places.
Yeah.
So without actually remembering where it was.
Los Angeles.
Or without managing to find one of these streets. And there's just so many. So to me, this is worse than the one in England because, like, we got this location. Why can't I remember it?
Mm-hmm. I get covered in cat.
Oh well, we'll just Alabama it.
Well, what is it? Oh my gosh.
I had to zoom in a lot.
A
We had
lot.
to. Well, no, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
But still, yeah, I had to zoom in more than that for it to show up. I mean, that's almost perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, the roads do show up there if I had found the right. Damn, we were here too, because this is like the center of Guadalajara, man. I was here and I just couldn't notice that.
Look at those symbols.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that a half a dozen times zooming into Guadalajara.
Well, no. It's
I mean,
it's Atlas and whatnot.
It's basically in the center of Guadalajara. It's just
San Juan de
just
Dios.
southeast of this basilica here.
Alright.
Oh, inside again. I hate that because we can't move. So if I can't, well, hi people. I have absolutely no idea where this is. Not in America.
Yeah.
I don't believe so anywhere.
What kind of thing is this? Like, I know the wrestling venues.
Are we back inside Arena Coliseo?
Oh,
I don't think we are because I don't remember. But it's CMLL. We're back in Mexico.
oh great.
Or EMLL, one of the two. And they're basically the same thing. Yeah, it's CMLL. I don't think this was the inside of Arena Coliseo. I don't remember like this fencing here.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt it's Arena Mexico. So then where is it though?
That's a solid question.
Yeah, no, this is gonna stink. Because it could be pretty much anywhere in Mexico. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the inside of. It's definitely not the inside shot we got last time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, I assume that Arena Mexico is bigger than this. So, but then where is it in Mexico? It could be pretty much anywhere. It could even be up here on Baja California. It could be up Tijuana.
I say you're the wrestling person. Where could it be?
It could be a lot of places. I don't know what. I just know it's, one of the places CMLL wrestles, but it's not like they only wrestle in one arena.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm just gonna pull south of Mexico City. Let's see what. Oops. Arena Puebla. It's not one I've heard of.
Okay.
I may have heard of it just in passing, reading about a card in Mexico, but it's not one of the more famous ones.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that one kind of stunk.
I'm sorry.
There's some obscure British thing again.
They love giving you obscure British
Tea
things.
Club. No, it looks like German. Or maybe Scandinavian, but I don't know anything about wrestling in Scandinavia, so I'm guessing it's Germany.
Alright.
The Turbine Hall. Tea Club. Can I get a city?
No. That much information is not allowed.
It's definitely Germany, though.
Okay.
a little bit about wrestling in Germany. Otto Vaughn's promotion, but I just Frankfurt maybe. I can't remember for sure where it was located, and it didn't like travel. It just worked in one area.
I was going to say, I personally don't know anything about German wrestling, so...
Yeah, that's what I was hoping maybe I could find a city name or something. And then again, even though we're in Germany, it doesn't mean that's the absolute only wrestling anywhere in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it the Beatles play in Germany?
I have no idea.
Before they were big, the place that they really started making a name for themselves. You don't remember?
No. I'm sorry.
I think that's around where the wrestling that I'm familiar with was. But I could be conflating that with something else.
I want to catch this one zooming.
Probably mainly just street names there. Yeah, I definitely wanted to put some international stuff on the map that I wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would go anything quite this obscure. And I'm sure this isn't obscure to somebody, but...
To somebody.
I definitely wanted to put some of the bigger... Oh, Legoland. Where's Legoland in Germany?
In Germany? I have no idea.
What is the extension for Germany? What is the internet extension for Germany?
.de.
Okay, we're in Germany then. I mean, unless we're like right up here by the border.
Theoretically, that's possible, I guess.
There's Legoland Discovery Center right there. And I know I saw .de.
DE is Deutschland.
I know I might get the language mixed up, but I know nothing about any wrestling in Denmark. So I know there's at least a little in Germany. But other than some like the Japanese locations, like maybe Wembley Stadium in England, the big Mexican places, definitely Canadian stadiums. I mean, the map I would do would probably be focused more on the U.S.
Makes sense.
There'd definitely be plenty of international locations, but it would be mainly the U.S. locations. That's what I'm most familiar with.
I think that's fair.
And I mean, outside of Germany and I mean, not Germany, Japan and Mexico, that's where the majority of, wrestling tradition exists. I know there's wrestling in other countries. I'm not saying that. And you definitely speak of like I said, the Otto Vaughn shows in Germany and the different groups in England. But I got nothing, Alex. I don't.
I'm sorry. I don't either.
Let's try Frankfurt and see what it gets us.
Alright. Frankfurt,
No.
don't fail us.
Where was it? Oh, Oberhausen. I think I did see that.
Okay. Means nothing to me.
And yeah, there's the Turbine Hall. Yeah, no, me neither. Alright. Well, moving on. I actually got better than the second one in Mexico.
Nice.
This is probably Japan. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to move.
No.
Well, that sucks.
Why'd they do that to us?
And I can see some kanjis, and I can't even make them out clearly.
They're so mean. Taking away our ability to move.
Well, Tokyo's gonna be a fairly safe guess.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. There are other well-known wrestling venues in Japan, but Tokyo is definitely the center of wrestling in Japan. Yeah, it was Tokyo. Not bad. Which one was it? It was Budokan Hall.
Nice.
That would definitely be on my map. But I've never seen it before, so I didn't know what it looked like.
That's fair.
I'm gonna look at it again just because I want to. That's cool. That's a really cool looking arena, though. Seriously, see.
It's very unique, but awesome.
I know, like Korakuen Hall is like in a high rise. It's like high up. It's like part of a high rise building, I think.
Interesting.
From what I understand. Again, I've never really seen it. I've only read about it. But it would be on my list for sure. That's neat. We're in a baseball stadium, probably in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if it's Kawasaki Baseball Stadium. I thought that was an outdoor stadium. So maybe it's not Kawasaki, but that's the one baseball stadium I know for sure has hosted wrestling.
Yeah, I guess that's not really something I would expect.
Unfortunately, I don't know where Kawasaki Baseball Stadium is anyway, other than in Japan.
Me neither.
Well, let's just go to Tokyo again.
Okay.
And then we'll learn where it was.
Tokyo, the safe bet.
Well, I mean, there's definitely plenty of wrestling outside of Tokyo. Like, it's just sort of the center for wrestling in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the center for most things in Japan, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
It was Tokyo again. Let's see what it was. Oops. Well, will that just tell me? Oh, this is the Tokyo Dome?
Oh, wow.
I did not realize the Tokyo Dome was a baseball stadium. That's
Me either.
that's like the most famous Japanese, or one of them, along with like Sumo Hall, Budokan Hall, and Korakuen Hall. That's like the big Japanese stadium. I didn't realize it was a baseball stadium, though. I don't know what I assumed it was other than a wrestling venue, but...
Never thought about stadiums and baseball. Seems small for baseball.
No, it doesn't.
Just looking at it on a picture, to me, yes. But to be fair, I have no idea what the actual exact scale of anything is.
When it's set up for wrestling, and I'm sure they have plenty of floor seating then, it holds like 60,000 people.
Damn.
So.
And I'm not used to seeing a baseball field in such an
But it goes.
It's
got three layers. It's got three sections up there. That's going to hold a lot of people. I'm sure this is at least 40,000 people for baseball.
Damn.
And that's not small for a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
I don't even think that was our best score. I think we did better last time.
Maybe.
Yeah, 24,000 is our best.
I'm sorry.
If we got time for one more, should we take a shot at this again, or do you want to see about one of the movie locations?
I'm down either way, whichever you prefer.
San
Cow
Francisco.
Palace?
Yeah, San Francisco.
Nice. Cows are neat.
Yeah, as far as I know, it used to be. That's what it used to be. It was for like livestock shows. This would be on my map for sure.
Alright. You gonna have your map ready for next time?
Who knows? I don't know where in San Francisco the Cow Palace is right offhand, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I'm sorry. I think just knowing it's in San Francisco is pretty damn good.
I mean, better than me, honestly. I didn't know anything about it. So, I still don't know anything about it, really. They've got one of those interesting looking logo things, too. They've got a few of them. The tower has one.
Mm-hmm.
But a tower has one. You don't know what tower that was.
I mean, not for nothing, but honestly, I wouldn't know the exact location of most of the wrestling venues,
Yeah.
other than cities.
That's probably fair, honestly. All things considered.
Even something like Madison Square Garden, I'd have to look around. I know it's in New York City, it's in Manhattan, but I'd have to look around for it.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know if this would be a purple or a green on the map.
I have no idea.
Let's see. How far down does San Francisco extend?
Relatively?
Guess down here around. There's South San Francisco, I guess just pretty much here. I think this wouldn't be too hard to find. Even not knowing exactly where it is. There's only so many stadiums in San Francisco, or arenas, whatever you want to call it. Of course, it could be one of those things too, where we say it's San Francisco, but it's actually like right outside San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
I've always heard it referred to as being in San Francisco. I didn't zoom in that much.
Hey, Mike.
Mikey, if you want to share your knowledge of wrestling venues, you're gonna have to learn to speak English. I'm sorry, I have nobody to teach me cat.
They don't have Duolingo for cats or English.
Okay, where would the Cow Palace in San Francisco be?
That, I have no idea.
If you were a Cow Palace, where would you be? I got it right here, baby.
Oh, at least you figured it out.
Oh, back to Budokan Hall. I'm glad we just got this one. I might can actually find it. Maybe not, though. Tokyo's a fairly big place.
That is true. It is a very big place.
Although I was clicking in this pretty much here, and I wasn't that far. So just inch my way in a bit. I really should have paid more attention.
I'm sorry.
All these locations we were getting, should have paid more attention. Tokyo Dome. This is the Tokyo Dome. This is Budokan Hall. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Was it something like over here? Yep, right here.
Noise.
Or was it down here? I can't remember where the actual dot was. I'm gonna split the difference.
5,000.
Municipal auditorium. That could be a number of places. I'm trying to. The municipal auditorium, and yeah, somewhere in the U.S. Let's see. I feel like there's a couple of different cities that might have the municipal auditorium. Could we be in Tennessee, maybe? Look at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium.
Nashville. I'd like to go to Nashville. Seems like it would be a fun place to go.
It's the Musicians Hall of Fame, so I'm betting we're either in Nashville or Memphis.
Probably.
And I've never heard of the Memphis Municipal Coliseum.
So, a couple M's.
So I'm guessing this is Nashville. Nothing wants to confirm that for me. But the Nashville Municipal Auditorium is definitely one I've heard of. It's also the Grammy Museum.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Might start naming everybody.
Nothing telling me the city. I mean, my best guess is it's Nashville, but...
Alabama.
That's the name of a band.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I figured that was the names of various people in the Hall of Fame. Municipal Auditorium.
I'm almost positive this is Nashville. Let's zoom into Nashville and see if we can find it.
Alright.
I'm sure it'll say the Musicians Hall of Fame at the Municipal Auditorium if we can find
Music
it.
Row. Broadway.
Where do you see Music Row?
If you zoomed out a little bit, it was over here. Yeah, over there. Like right below the Nashville name.
Keep an eye out for either the Musicians Hall of Fame or the Municipal
the
Country
Country
Music
Music.
Hall of Fame.
Johnny Cash Music.
Wasn't specifically the Country
666.
Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Here we go, Musicians Hall of Fame.
Gay Street.
Nashville Municipal Auditorium. I like that zoom back through the building.
Yeah.
What is the name of this street? I want to really zero in on this one.
There's a bus station.
You see that? What street is the bus station on?
I have no idea. Unless it's this down here. Elizabeth Duff Transit Center. No, it might be.
Yeah.
Because the numbers, what
Okay.
numbers were we looking at just now?
Yeah, then this is probably the right street.
Yeah.
Yay. We're in a basketball arena in New York. Long Island. Long Island?
Yes.
The Nets?
I guess.
The New Jersey Nets didn't play on Long Island. Is this... I don't know who the hell the Long Island Nets are.
I don't know either.
Semi-pro team, maybe, or... Okay, is this the Nassau Coliseum? That's the only arena I know. I think Nassau Coliseum's in Long Island.
I don't know anything involving sports in Long Island.
Unfortunately, I'm not getting much. Other than it's a basketball arena on Long Island.
Yeah.
Probably.
And we can't move.
Some sort of semi-pro basketball league.
Old picture.
I guess I don't know what the Nassau Coliseum is other than a wrestling venue. It could easily be a basketball arena.
Yeah.
I mean, here's Long Island.
Meow. Meow. Brooklyn Museum. UBS Arena.
I mean, that could be this. Things do change names, and I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure where we are, so.
The cat fell asleep with her head in my bowl.
Alright. I mean, I know we're not over in New York City. I don't believe we are anyway. It is possible.
Sweet, squeaky baby. Oh, so silly.
Nassau County Museum of Art.
Yay! I love art museums.
So I would assume the Nassau Coliseum, or what used to be the Nassau Coliseum, would be somewhere around here. Oh, Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. That's my best guess as to where we are as far as a wrestling venue on Long Island.
Alright.
I don't know for sure that's where we are, but we're going to find out.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Inside
Fuck.
again.
And this is not the U.S.
Really?
I don't think so. Not. It's an odd shape.
Oh, no, I don't think it is either. I mean, it could depend on what's going on, but...
Some sort of a dance or something is going on right now, and I see kanji, so... Well, it's not the Tokyo Dome. Beyond that, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, there's a sumo hall in Japan. There's Korakuen Hall. Korakuen Hall is like a 2,000 seat arena. I would guess this is bigger. It's a little hard to gauge, but I'm thinking this is bigger than a 2,000 seat arena. I think Sumo Hall's a little bit bigger. Okay, well this is gonna kill the really good. You know, Tokyo is gonna be the best guess.
Yes.
It may well not be Tokyo, but that's the best guess since I have nothing on which to go. So it wasn't Tokyo. Was this the fucking Osaka Dome? Please tell me this wasn't the Osaka Dome.
I don't know any
That's
of
like
this.
one. That's like one of the other venues whose name I know. This is Osaka Joe Hall. I think there's an Osaka Dome. I may be wrong about that. Feels like there is though.
Okay, I can see.
Which this could be it. That just, you know, could be different names. I thought about Osaka. Damn, that really screwed up my score.
Something Dome Osaka is a baseball field in Japan.
Okay. This is probably not it.
Kisa, I guess. Has a 51,000 capacity.
Yeah, I think it's fairly new too.
Opened in 97.
Yeah, because I've been reading through the Wrestling Observer collection from '97.
Nice.
I was reading about the first show they did there. Could it be right here? My Dome, Osaka.
I don't know.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It wasn't in this one. Ugh, that last one.
It was going so well.
We were perfect up until that point. Still couldn't beat our last score. Actually, that last score was really good. It wasn't very. I mean, that best score was not that far from perfect.
Yeah.
Like wow, we did really good on that one.
But we're gonna get perfect on it eventually.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it there.
Okay. Maybe we'll get perfect on it next time.
Oh, those are maps I made, which are more just for us to mess around with. I do want to make my. This is a pretty good wrestling map, though. They've got a lot of good, and I'm sure there's only 52 locations though, and we've seen a good many of them. Well, let's see, how many have we seen? We've seen Arena Coliseo, Arena Pueblo, Arena Mexico. We saw the one in London, or in England. We saw this one in Germany. We've seen the Osaka Hall. We've seen Budokan Hall, the Tokyo Dome, the Cow Palace. We saw the Nashville Municipal Auditorium today. That's 10. We saw the Nassau Coliseum. That's 11. We saw the Performance Center from NXT. That's 12. Yes, we probably haven't even seen half of them yet.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that my map would necessarily be much bigger. So yeah, it's a good map.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some more of it. All right. Well.
13 likes for this map.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Check us out as always at youtube.com/@alex.sim3r, youtube.com/@VidiocyTV. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/Vidiocy.
Yeah.
I don't know there's much else to say. Subscribe here if you're so inclined. You would help us out. Follow, of course, all that good stuff. All right, and until next time, we will Vidiocy you. Peace out, y'all.